Hi everyone. Hi everyone. welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been 2 whole months, and believe me, I have been fine. For those of you that have been worried, thank you. I feel so special. Thank you so much. I've been fine, but work has just been crazy. Work has just been crazy. I'm getting notifications. At this point, I believe that if I had just, kept quiet, it would just be inhumane of me. So I decided to do this video, do this kind of live stream to show you guys, first of all, proof of life. I am doing fine. Give it up for the Idibias. They are the only ones that can bring me out of hibernation, because what is this nonsense thing I'm hearing? What's this nonsense? Hi Chi? What's this nonsense I'm hearing? Oh, Chihuahua. She said, "Where have you been, my dear?" I've been at work. So some of you know that I started work. I went back to engineering. I think I did a video about that on my other channel, going back to engineering and all of that. So I work outside my city, and it has just been crazy in a good way, because I mean, there's work, right? I'm always going to work, but crazy in the way that if I have free time, I don't even want to spend it doing anything else. When I went for the 6 weeks shutdown maintenance, where I had to still do some videos in camp. In fact, somebody wrote, "Is it asylum camp?" I don't even get strength to follow that person talk, because I'm like, I cannot. This second time I went, my room was even fine now. But for some reason, I swear to God, if you work 7 to 7 every day, the time that you have to sleep, you will sleep. Like, I know gist was flying up and down. I'll set the camera. I'll be like, you know what? My face is looking too tired. It will not just make sense. I cannot look excited enough to do a video. And that's how it just passes. But I am so sorry. I'm alive. I'm awake. And anytime I come back to Calgary, let me not lie, I still work with Stampede, right? So this period we had the Calgary Stampede, and I was there throughout. So it just seemed like I didn't have any time for myself. So apologies, my loves. Apologies. Thank you so much for joining. I feel so blessed that I can just run away like this and come back and still see people. Oh my God. I feel shy. I feel ashamed of myself, but I also feel blessed. Thank you all so much. Let us get right down to the gist. Because I have home training, I spend like the first 5 minutes doing all this intro stuff, and then also greeting our family. So if you're watching this on replay, that's what we are doing for the first 1 to 5 minutes. So if you want to fast forward, that's good. So hi everybody. Hi She-Arch. Hi this should be Ketashi, right? Shiwa. Hi Shegu. Hi Miranda. That's what I've been explaining. Oh my dear, I'm fine. Big hugs to you, Sylvia. Irina said, welcome. Hi Lily. I'm telling you guys, you sent me DM, right? I swear my DM say, you should not be angry with me. Somebody even sent me a DM that they can't find my post. Nothing is wrong. Oh, I just archived my post on Instagram, and it has just been like hell. Asi, hope you're fine. Hope you. In fact, that thing heightened the search for Asi's. Like, where have I been and all of that. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't mind me. Some days just day like that. Oh, I've missed you too. She who lives, I've missed you too. Yes, money and rest is important. Like, I can't even explain. I wish I have one big excuse. I don't know. I just finish work, go back to my room. Usually in camp, if you watch me on TikTok, TikTok is where I just drop. I'm not serious there because I have no expectations there. But sometimes it's where I just drop like normal day-to-day life. I did a video just showing my normal day in my life. And it's the same thing. I wake up, shower, go to pack my lunch, eat breakfast, go to work. 7 o'clock, we come back, eat dinner. I go to play pool, which is like snooker. I play pool so my food will digest. After that, I go back to my room, shower, I sleep. The next day, rinse and repeat for 2 weeks straight. Do you understand? So I will try. This time going back, I feel like if I write down what I want to do and I'm very intentional, I'll be able to make it. I'll be able to shoot videos. I'll be able to make it. I'm just hoping seriously. Even my masters, for those of you that know that I applied to do my MBA, I will not lie to you. We're in July, right? I since February, March, when I started this work, I started by March. I don't think I've opened up this laptop to do masters anything. Do you know how bad it is? If not, I've paid those people full school fees. I don't know what I'll do in my life. But we thank God we are moving. Anyways, hi everybody. We have gotten to the 5 minutes mark. Let us discuss Annie, Idibia, Idibia. Because what is going on? Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. So use live whole body. This week I'll post videos. I wanted to post this as a video, but I felt like it would just be weird. You have not been around for 2 months. You just come and post video. Do you get that kind of useless behavior? Come and greet people first. So that's why I'm going to be opening the phone lines early on. So if you have any take on this particular matter, just join the phone lines, because this one is not usual. This is me wanting this to be a family discussion. I hope it is a joke. That's all. I did this whole live stream to come and tell you people that I hope Annie Macaulay is joking with me, and I hope that this whole thing is a lie, that this is bloggers blogging. For me, I feel like the ones that have a bit of truth to it will be the fact that Natasha allegedly, please, first of all our disclaimers duly observed. Everything we are saying is gist, is allegedly. I did not hear it, I did not see it, I don't know who said it, I don't know who did it, whatever. I hope it is a joke. I just hope that it's just their way of maybe she wants to release a book. Maybe he wants to release a song. Maybe Natasha wants to announce she's running for election. The three of them now decided to use these balls to get whatever they want. Some things line up in the sense that Tuface Idibia recently performed in Rivers State, which was what they wrote. Yes, he performed in Okrika. That's my village. I think for King Ateke Tom. That's the king of Okochiri. And when he performed there, I didn't see Idibia. I was like, Tuface, no come with Idibia. But that was in passing. Afterwards, they are insisting. I'm going to be reading some of these directly from the blogs. But for me, that story checks out. Another story that kind of checks out is the fact that there have been many, how would I put it? I'll put it lightly. I would say many allegations or suspicions surrounding Idibia's alleged pregnancy to childbirth. We never see the Peking eye. And those that are in the know are saying that there is no way, if you look at this child, you will know that it's not Two-Face's child. Another set, they're saying that she was never actually pregnant, because you know that she was going under a lot of allegations of drug use and the rest. So for a pregnant woman, it's not possible. Even though you hate yourself, you will not do that to yourself when you're pregnant. So there are many things. Allegedly, right now, they're asking for a DNA, right? For the child. They've sent him back for rehab. There's a video of Tuface and Annie dancing in a club. I want to believe that video is old. I don't know. I feel like this is one story where Nigerians have insisted that they will not believe the truth. Like, Annie has to come out and put Tuface on her page and tell us that this is the truth before many of us will believe. I don't know how. Like, this is just one of those stories that should just be a joke. It's not because if at all it comes out to be true, I will be surprised, because this is just Stockholm syndrome and it's okay. But I will just be disappointed. Not disappointed in Annie, because truthfully, I did not really think anything of the entire situation, but disappointed in myself, or disappointed in ourselves as Nigerians, for even thinking that there was a possibility that this whole thing would have truly been the end of the both of them and their story. Because if you know them, if you've been following the Two-Face Annie matter, you will know that this Idibia's matter, as bad as it is, it's just that it's coming out right now when social media is everywhere, people are forming woke. It was not as bad as the time that she had the fracas with Pero. The time Annie and Pero were fighting for Two-Face, Idibia matter, they learn. If we look in depth, though, for her to even go back after that Pero matter, if she can do that one, if she ever tried this Two-Face own, that's why I'm coming out to confess to you people that me, I will not be surprised. eh, somebody that sent people to beat, allegedly, beat her with pregnancy, and she lost the pregnancy. And she lost the pregnancy. That Annie, this Annie way they say they don't send boys to beat her with belly, and she lost the pregnancy. She still went back inside. She still went back. That period, it was Hint magazine that we were using. Hint have been a True Love and all those magazines. We used to know what is happening between Annie and Pero. Annie and Pero again, fight in the airport. Annie and Pero again, fight in the club. Annie and Pero again, fighting. If social media was around that period, now that time I go no say this one na nonsense. Did she fight Natasha? No, no. I'm talking of the ones that they throw blow. You are talking of Natasha. This one is coming out at a weird time. In fact, I saw that one that they are saying she's pregnant. That's why I say that it has to be a joke. Annie has not addressed it. They in fact did a video where they said, "Oh, she said friends led her astray, with divorcing to Baba as it were." And I don't know whether it's coincidence, but you know that Toke Makinwa posted that whole Netflix trend thing where she said that Netflix documentary on how I'm the bad guy in everybody's story. So when this story came out, I was like, wait, is it a coincidence, or why did Toke also post that? Understand that two truths can exist, right? Toke's matter might just be, on her own, because from Anita Browse, Toke was close to Anita Browse, to Tiwa matter, to Annie matter. There have just been friendships that I feel like the guys have blamed Toke surrounding one thing or the other. Do you get that kind of thing? So maybe she was referring to those other things, but it fell into this whole Annie talk. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. It's I'm just looking at the story. Let me not talk from my head. Let me talk from what Gist Lover, Cutie Jules. As a matter of fact, if you don't believe many people, Cutie Jules has a lot of in-depth knowledge to some of these things, right? So Cutie Jules, I'll read from her own first, because she broke the news. I don't know if this person posting is the real Gist Lover or is a fake Gist Lover, because so many Gist Lovers have arisen, have been arose. Anyways, let's see. Okay, so somebody had started one trend. Says, seems like I've been living under a rock. Why are they using estranged wife for Ni Idibia? We never do 1 year anniversary. So somebody said, where have you been? Two Baba's friends deceived two Mama that he was going for a big gig in River State. Now so then take rescue two Baba to Lagos. Now, if you say, okay, deceived, the truth is he literally, yes, he came to River State, he did a gig, but maybe they now carried him like that to Lagos. They took him to a rehab, then showed him all the videos he made, including the one he made announcing his divorce to Annie. Baba said he cannot remember. They now said Natasha's child doesn't look like Baba. They discovered she was never pregnant and she adopted. Even Baba did not remember that he married her. Then the house she claimed her grandfather dashed her, landlord gave her quit notice as Baba don japa. Nana carry her load go her mama house. Nah, what is this? Confirm. Is it confirm update? I don't know. They wiped it out. Baba has been in Lagos having fun with his children. He looks healthy and happy. They say Mama get anger issues. Say any small thing, she go kpokpo legend for head. Say she know they talk. Now anything where they her hand, she go land for him easy. Shout out to his family and friends. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Hey, Holy Spirit. The one that now boss, I think you people see this video of these two people. Is this thing new story or be old story where Annie is here dancing? Is it AI? What is okay? So Cutie Juice wrote, Guys, please like the live stream. If you're here, welcome, welcome. Kitty just wrote, did Glamour tell you all that Legend allegedly broke up with Nii Idibia over the phone? Remember that time that Nii Idibia was posting back to back? Yes, it was it. She was going through it. Legend called her and told her over the phone that he's not coming back and that she can keep all the properties in the house. Told you already that the house they lived in Abuja was rented, right? Baba also told her he won't be sending anything for the baby until they do DNA. Omo plenty gist o. Una no say broken heart dey, etc. Sometimes you have to allow time elapse before dropping. You people should just be playing games because this nonsense is not making sense. This man went to wear traditional outfits, sat down in reception. He said he does not remember. If I took you something for eye, people should not just make me angry, please. People should not make me angry. I beg. I use God name to beg you people. You people should not make me angry. I'm getting annoyed and never reach like that. Just love Anna wrote, GLB Nation, how honor the real two mama don't come outside, pour out her mind concerning her marriage matter. She talk say leaving Oga Jonas was the biggest mistake. She call her friends, especially one Olori Buruku lady, wey dey very very close to her. They ginger her make she comot for marriage, telling her na the best decision. Na so life don show her pepper. She say few months after everything scatter, she cite some of her friends dey flex with the same man for club. Omo na there her eye clear. This see whenever some people that I see, this is by the way, let me just say, whenever some people that they speak pidgin but they speak a weird form of pidgin, whenever they write pidgin, I teach they vex me as a Port Harcourt person. I don't understand this left pidgin English. Like, just write in English, Joe. What's this one? And they now wrote on another post on Tuesday. Honorable Natasha, Tubaba's estranged lady, visited the NDC chairman in his house in Guzape. According to sources, Mr. Dixon, who is the party chairman, gave instructions that Natasha should not be allowed in his house again till further notice. Siriake Dixon. What's going on here? I've been trying, more blogs are carrying it. People are saying that that's not a reason. You know that Annie currently is on low court. Yes, she just fixed frontal, but no, this has to be an old video now. Annie cannot do this thing to us like this. And then that video where she was talking about her books and all of that, and what women feel and all of that, I don't think she was referring to going back to Tuface. So I don't think she was referring to going back to Tuface because we are still researching. Like, I didn't want to do a video and just make it like it's just a path. And then somebody released a DM, supposed DM from Tubaba's brother, where he said she will have to do a stronger juju than the first one she did because this one don't fail badly. She can't come 1,000 meters close to Tubaba. There is nothing connecting them. She was never pregnant, and the hospital that did the whole baby buying thing will be dragged to the ends of the earth in due time. Hey, are you people seeing what I'm seeing? What's going on here? Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me read some comments. Jeez, not be juju be there. Somebody says it's an old video. We are hoping. We are hoping. I've missed you too, Dammy. Blessed Louise. Then Tiagasa. I read this thing in Asari Dokubo's voice. He says it's very possible you don't mess with Benin women. What kind of jazz is that? That he will sit down, he will do full wedding, he will do. I get that, okay, at some point you're being threatened that she's a violent person, because even when Daddy Freeze had called that time, she was like, let me talk to him, let me talk, it just showed that truly behind the scenes you're a violent person. But still, Sandy, he said that Two-Face matter bring you out. I'm telling you. Hey, I'm telling you, it's not easy. It's not easy. Man. So I just really hope, Sha, at all. What's the best possible scenario is if at all this whole thing was jazz or whatever, that if Two-Face even delivers himself, he should leave Annie alone first. Do you understand? You should leave Annie alone first. Annie self, allow yourself small time, small space. I'm not saying this as a hater or as somebody that doesn't that thinks you don't deserve love or whatever. But just so that if at all you people finally find your way back to each other, it is not in a rebound setting. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Like, this is very serious. Like, I don't want it to be Two-Face has left Natasha, so he's rebounding to Annie back just because at all. If Two-Face leaves Natasha and he's on his own for a while, he's just chilling, and then Annie is on her own chilling, and then let's say 2 years pass, their two should be single. They should relax. If after the 2 years or 1 year or whatever, they find their way back to each other, having healed on their own accord separately, and they decide to just have a friendship or just be cool, honestly, I will not have a problem with it. I'm not going to lie. I'm not one of those people that believes in absolute truth. Just get out, stab the person, run away. No. I still believe that if in most cases he knows that the only person that can tolerate his madness to the ends of the earth is Annie. But for Annie's sake, Two-Face, help us and avoid her. Because even though she can tolerate your madness, let it not be all that God has brought her to earth to do, to come dey look person pikin. It's not possible now. Do you get? That's my take. Like, I honestly believe that another part that I believe that this guy is in Lagos. He was with his daughters for Father's Day, right? He was with his daughters for Father's Day. They were just hugging. I believe on another hand, the kids might have like upper hand in pulling them back together, not necessarily because of anything or because they understand the full efficacy of it, but because first, if you want to be a nonchalant, useless goat, try not to have girls, try not to have daughters, because emotion go dey there. You see, emotion will be there. Daughters are like, every time I tell, even I was discussing recently, I said I was going to do that video. Hopefully, during COVID, I started a podcast, but because it was just, the work was overwhelming for me, doing all the editing and the rest, I stopped it. Hopefully, I can get to a point where I do podcasts, because there are some discussions that I have with my normal friends, and when we're done, somebody will just be like, you know what, this thing a real podcast topic, because it's very simple. Even in this life, I'm going to tell you people now, we have like 81 people here. Even though you don't hear anything from, you don't like me, in this earth that you are in, never be nonchalant with your daughters. Never, ever be nonchalant with your daughters. It is very important. It is very important. Like, because you cannot even repair something by spoiling it for the next generation. Whatever you people think is the reason why Annie is so attached to Two-Face, the only way we can solve it is to show her daughters that they can stand on their, like, they should not be seeing only that picture. That's where the father comes in. That's where honestly speaking, else we will continue to replicate podcast topics that always center about women suffering. Now that you are giving birth, now that you say Emeka is the love of you, I use God's name to beg the two of you, as people are mad there like that. Help me if you know you are not serious to not have a daughter. Help me. Because women can raise sons at least till 10, then allow their father. But you see, daughter, from birth, she needs her father's approval. She needs to look at Papa's face. The way the father reflects his love on the daughter is the major indication of her self-esteem. Major indication of her self-esteem. And when I was telling my friends, I was telling them this, and I said, but these are my male friends, because I have a lot of male friends from high school, boarding school, and primary school, and the rest. So we're discussing. Some of them have gotten to, they were about same age, right? Some are not married yet, and people were discussing, Abi, I should just go and have a child. Abi, I should just go and do this. And I'm like, don't even try it. Don't try it. And this was a heated argument. I said, don't try it. Because both ways you will lose. Makes no sense. It makes no sense. Like, don't try it. You can fail everything. You can't fail parenting. You can't fail parenting. And I don't want anybody to now blame, because I know how sometimes you can get heated with being absorbed in celebrity life, that we start to talk somehow. That is why I like to understand a person. If at all Annie go back, me personally, I have chosen not to be surprised. And the way I do it, that it helps me, I've chosen to remember that the Annie that me I know from Pero days don't fight to collect man back, where inside chick send boys to beat belle comot for her body. Like, I don't even understand if I can speak this thing in English, that you're dating somebody like from when you're small, from when like 15 or whatever. Along the line, he starts, cheating, gets another girlfriend or whatever. That girlfriend has a child already. So she's coming in with, with a lot more knowledge and maturity, right? That's Peru. Next thing, she gets pregnant for the guy. He has another girlfriend, Sumbu. That one gets pregnant. While you are still in the relationship, the two of them give birth to their children the same month. The same month. After these two people, you found a way. She now had one pregnancy that they beat out of her body. She still got, that's when I think Isabella came, right? And then Sumbo went again, got pregnant. Pero went again. So we have people that were going like one after the other. That period was not phone matter. And she still married this person. Gave birth to Olivia. Olivia is the only one born on inside wedlock, right? Gave birth to Olivia. Now that all these things have happened, what was the difference? They had fracas and argument, and then this lady just came in from nowhere, and that's all. For me, I'm just letting you people know that this Tuface and Natasha matter. It's not enough. The only difference is she feels like, I feel social media and everything about social media and people, escalating the matter. It's now a thing of shame. But the Annie, when I know, so she go back. Let me just be preparing you people's mind first of all, because this one don't pass Stockholm syndrome. You need to understand that it's deeper than that. And I don't even blame her. I feel like whatever mistakes we make as ladies, as women, it's not a thing to point finger at each other or try to make the other person feel less for making a stupid decision. Because many of them, they make stupid decisions. I just say, internet, no, they follow you for your house. Yes, you have collected a maker back after he has beaten you the first pregnancy, blow your stomach, second pregnancy, hey, remove one of your eye, third pregnancy. The time we hear your gist, now the time where by the fourth pregnancy something happen. All this time they are showing you sign, you say follow the Judge Annie. Nobody talk. Oh, it's not a problem. But I'm just saying, as we are doing our own, let us be guided. Oh. Let us be guided. If at all this is anything, Annie, please, for the sake of your daughters, I use God name beg you. I use God. Like, make your own mistake. If I say you know born girls. Man. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment. That's all I can say. Like, my fear, I know that the girls are going to be good, because let me tell you the truth, in this life, those girls are looking more to their father than to their mother. I will bet money. They are looking more to their father than to their mother. The problem now is the father on his own is not even showing role model material. These girls were growing up fantastic, knowing fully well that they had step brothers. Sumbo's children and Annie's children, they grew up like siblings. Nothing. Even with the mistake, even when Pero's children said they're abroad, everything. I'm telling you that the two boys and the two girls, they grew up like siblings. Tuface had a fantastic thing going on in terms of blended family. I don't know. You know, one thing about life is that when you don't get strong spirits, you need people that have strong spirit. Tuface doesn't have a strong spirit. That's why the infiltration, left, right, and center, then they push him. His only luck is that he has probably siblings and friends around that are always about his affairs. I get that people keep saying, leave him. Is he not an adult? Can he not make his decision? I pray that sometimes when you're very weak, you have people that can stand for you. I pray that, because no matter how you think about it, some people are like, oh, it's because he's the breadwinner. Then they're not seeing money the way they used to see money. I think it's beyond that. Since moving to Canada, I've understood that a lot of people have weird sibling relationship. Very weird. You see some people, they are here, their siblings don't even have Canadian visa or anything to come here, and they are not even talking about it. No matter what, guys, let me know your thoughts. I don't know who we are raising, because minus all the unfortunate things that can happen in life, minus even wife and whatever, God forbid, God forbid, God forbid, if anything is to happen to you, who is the person in your family that you can trust to say, these children, I use God's name, beg you, look them? Sometimes, I feel like the older we get, as they push 40 now, you start having serious discussions with yourself. Who are those girls going to look up to? I'm not saying that your happiness as Annie is not important. I'm only saying that when you make a mistake as a mother, sit down with your mistake. Sit down with your mistake. You can, after you have healed, Annie, give me 1 year, give me 2 years. After you have properly healed, be friendly with Tuface. You people can go to clubs. You don't need to remarry. Be friendly. Be just, if this is where they tie your placenta, I'm not going to stand in between you and your placenta. Be friendly. But you see that nuisance, that on a fight, on an argument, outside the house. Take it outside the house so that your children, at least your children, I beg you, for whatever see, your girls are the most important. Leave all this. I know that some people will be like, what of her happiness? What about her happiness? Her whole heart? Wolo. Let me tell you people, some of you that have one engagement ring and you want to marry this year, if God forbid that the love of your life is a bombastic element, I want to inform you that your happiness does not mean anything. It's your child. It's your child. If you're a man, you have gone to make mistake. Congrats to you. You are not permitted to remarry if you have daughters. It go pain you because somehow you are thinking that, what of my happiness? You're selfish. No. You go stay, look that pikin to grow. If you think like this, you will think before you enter. If it has occurred to any of you that if I ever make a mistake, I have to sit with my mistake and make sure that I get it in parenting. Even if I fail the marriage, I must get it in parenting. And I'm not going to make mumu mistake. Especially the guys. Because in your mind now, you're feeling like, if this one doesn't work, I'll just go and marry another person. You're not thinking of your child. Because the moment you bring a step mother, quote unquote, ask daughters their experience. Ask people their experience with stepmoms. And now you've gotten it in terms of a stepmother that understands. A stepmother that understands. You've gotten it. Sumbo has remarried. She understands. These girls are doing fine. Oh, Blessing is here. Welcome, Blessing. These girls are doing fine. What is wrong with Tuface? God, I beg. What is wrong with him? What is wrong with... I feel like I can be wrong. But somehow, anytime I remember Tuface, it reminds me of David in the Bible. Like Davido himself reminds me of David in the Bible. But Tuface still reminds me of David in the Bible. Because the truth is, you see this type of people, as much as we do video, we drag and do the way God loved them different though. Allah. Oh my God. The way God loved them. If another person try this thing, the place where they go tie you, it will be the end of your life. But Two-Face lives his life and you almost think that there's some higher power watching over this guy. Like the way he go one spoil, he go jump pass. He go one spoil, he go jump pass. And even in the midst of the miracle, as it were, he still finds a way out. And that's why sometimes I always tell you people, as much as we do videos, you have to look in depth and see that some of these people are operating on a different realm. They can make mistakes. That is the kind of mistakes and nonsense David do for Bible. He's not supposed to be the apple of God's eye, if we are being honest. But are you the one that will measure the one that will be apple of God's eye? Exactly. If you look at it, the way Two-Face is leading his life is so destructive that it is weird. It's like, do you want to kill yourself? But you see that people, in spite of everything, there are people that are always there to speak for him, to drag him out. Guys, let me know your thoughts. Bless you, welcome. Share your thoughts with us. So welcome. Say there was a time Annie has daughters.
I say, thank you. I'm panicking. I just came back from work and I'm like, hey, they have shaken my girl's bottle. They have tied Annie hair inside bottle. They have shaken it.
Hey, any bottle made them help bring her out. It's not that deep. It's not that
because
deep.
What is she teaching her baby girls? Like at some point, as a mother, it becomes more than you. What do they teach your girls? Like they may be teenagers now, but I can assure you, and I'm speaking from experience, babe, when those girls become adults, it will show. It will show. And I'm speaking I had a conversation with my mom, and she said, I am sorry for not choosing a better father. And I'm sorry for not leaving when I should have left. It may not show now, but when those girls become adults, it will show. It will show. And as a parent, you never want to place your child in a position where they have to rise up to defend you. They have to rise up to protect you when you, as the adults there, should have made better decisions to show up for them. What does she want to teach her daughters now? It's very painful. Like, I won't come on my head. Waiting. What is this? What is this? Zero role model material.
Children know. If you like, stay in the marriage. Children know. If you like, don't leave early.
No. We go know. They tell. And we will just be looking at you like, what are you doing here? You are there saying, I want to stay for my children. Nobody send you because the children know. They know. And it will lead to them growing up to resent her. In a way, the feel will grow up to the vex. Like, why did you stay? Why did you take this? Why did you tolerate this? Why was this okay for you? And don't put it on us. Because I don't rack my head. Like, Annie's doing very well for herself. She's making her money. She's pursuing her career. Like, she's doing... I think there's something going on. See, Bible say, upon Mount Zion there shall be deliverance. There's something going on. There's something going on somewhere that we don't know. Because this is... all the excuse why I don't try makeup for my head. It don't finish.
Somebody said they are not yet divorced. See, and that's another thing.
That's another
I feel like she put her name as Annie Macaulay once and now went back to Idibia. It's not even a thing of whether or not they are divorced on paper. It's just, and if you go back, I know go lie.
You know
why? It's not even because of every reason we're thinking about. Let's just be honest. It's the fact that imagine somebody has come out of this kind of situation and that person is love of your life and all. Let's remove ourselves from our bodies as people that know, right? And then you are seeing his family fighting to save him. Immediately for your small brain like that, you go feel like say, oh my God, he's going through it. Shoulder to lean on. Immediately, she's falling into this is not Ino. His friends are crying out, this is not Ino. His brothers are crying out, this is not Ino. And then everybody's making it seem like it's your responsibility. You are the only one that can bring the same people that didn't like you. Understand?
Suicidal empathy. It's called suicidal empathy.
That are now making you seem like, hey, since Tuface leave Annie, a life don't spoil. This don't this. The daughters are reading it. Daughters, of course, are on TikTok. They're everywhere. Everybody's reading it. You can see people fighting to save the love of your life because they are writing it on Instagram. You people should help Tuface, so he will soon OD. He will soon use drug. He will soon... Immediately, what is going on in Annie's head is beyond love. It's higher than love. It's now a thing of this savior mindset. This thing where they make you feel like, say, now you be the person where no one rich ass. Oh, Jesus. If they're not Kena, Mona, forget this thing, she'll go back.
Honestly, she should not go back to him.
First,
because she cannot save him. May she leave that saving for the Holy Spirit. Now, Jesus time they save people.
About first love, blessing. We're talking about a soul tie. Do you know what it means to have
I
a child
know.
Somebody that
I'm speaking from experience. I know.
That passed. Like, that is the baby you people had. You lost the miscarriage, na soul tie, na blood. That is blood. The blood of when they break hymen, na blood again. You can't still do operation born how many children. You people are saying that because internet people can type. We go type taya. I'm just want to prepare everybody's mind not to blame her. That we should look in depth beyond Annie herself. What she's fighting now is one kind big spirit. If on her own, she should not even think of saying friends did not do, because
no friendship.
It's not friend. This is not friend.
It's not.
As an individual, you have been programmed in your mind. It's like people that are Scientologists. No matter how much people tell them that these people are doing, get a CBO, they have been programmed because the mind programming. Imagine your daughters reading that their father is about to OD and your daughters are sitting down worried. Even when you don't make progress for rehab, it go draw you back.
That's why I said we need to pray, because even Isaiah saying if they deliver you demon where they come up for your ass, when he come back, he go be 10 times powerful as they come back to this. Need to pray.
Children, we don't go. If you see the video is here, and I don't know how to do all those sharing us things, and I don't have Instagram on my laptop because I like to segment my life. And for sure, now the video where the daughters were with their father for Father's Day. They come down from that place, reach Annie house, her rice and stew no sweet for their mouth. Girls, girls. She feel say, oh, how did he go? Fine. This one don't enter door, bang door. This one don't walk. Girls, girls. Jum says she should date. You know what? Those daughters
should not be exactly.
Unless she did the
exactly.
The man should be living in Toke's house. So she should not near those girls. She should not near those children. Because let me even tell you the honest to God truth thing. Minus the fact that we want to talk about, women having, you have your say, you have your happiness. If you have daughters and marriage cast, don't introduce any man to your daughters. Man, no slap anybody face here.
My mom just day a day. As my father died, she just day a day. Even
if he did, I don't hear me well. 100 and waiting of honor. I use God name beg you. May your girls know year round. Everybody aside. I want to meet your daughters now. Lie. Main day aside. You want a situation by not just that these girls have grown. You want them to grow and know themselves before you introduce anything. That is why it's very painful when I see people with very small children, because how you want to do, at some point the kids will know. But for me, if you feel stay, nothing dead there. Or not they do the thing as in a food. Because it's worse when you enter the second time, you go make mistake. Where is Uncle this? Uncle, this is no longer your boyfriend. Which kind of smelling talk with that? Before you know, you're showing your children different people. As what? Don't
This
show
is
anybody anything.
scary. It's
Don't show
very,
anybody
I'm
anything. That's
afraid
why I
for
say
her.
anybody that God gives a girl, you don't enter work. Assignments. That's
And
the
not be
they
do as I do as I tell you. Now do as you do, because
do
you
as
go
you
they give
girls.
do as you
As soon as
do,
you
because
born
we
girl,
go dey look your behavior, we go they look your decision, we go they observe you. So they say, okay, but mommy, you chose this now. So if I'm choosing it, what's your problem?
girls,
You know, I
bro.
not be
Gee,
do as
girls. This I say I don't believe that two Baba cannot remember what happened. I
he
think he does.
remembers. He
Thank you.
remembers.
God will
He
bless you because I
remembers.
don't even want to use
He
ear and hear that
remembers. All these
nonsense.
men like
Somebody
that. Now
dressed
one
up, they're
demon they
telling me he did
control
not
them.
remember. What do you mean he
He
did not remember?
remembers. He
No,
remembers
it's
vividly. He
not
just
for
they
pride.
now wait till
It's
don't
not
you
for
say
pride.
gaslight Annie for years be this. I don't remember. I don't
No
remember.
one said na Annie own na small, if not for pride and the fact say Judy self sharp, they born picking left, right, and center. Now this same nonsense now you for use. Because for the first year of that May and Yule matter, people were insisting that it's juju. Because if not for pride, if Yule came back and said, I made a mistake, I don't know what came over me, Nigerian women would tear Judy into pieces. Then go say na juju. And I kept saying it here that you'll hope you're not coming back to say it's jazz because you open your eye to one.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? Whenever they make this type of mistake, they know that it's
They
easy for us.
know.
You see how somebody wrote there, don't joke with Benin people, they are jazz. No, you know, like it's easy for us to believe that it's jazz. I'm not saying she didn't jazz. I'm only saying that people have to be held responsible for what they do. If you do wrong, why your head jazz collect your head? What can't you
Hey.
close your head?
Why
Now
you are
only
no
you.
clean? Shock.
Now only
You not catch everybody. Now only you will
jazz
catch.
dey to catch on. I know they catch Dangote. On a jazz no they catch him. He reach like small Tuface with his 7 children. Now their jazz hand strong. What's kind of problem with this? 7 children after
We need
7.
to pray
That's where you
seriously. Oh,
don't
this is
jazz
not
went to
normal.
end. What kind of
This is
problem?
not normal. International embarrassment, 90s, babe. It's now. Look, I understand there could be that
If I be Netflix,
plenty
I will
so
run
tight.
and meet
Like,
her. Nana she go, that the next episode go too sweet. I don't care about people's feelings. This is business. Don't go meet her. The new young African and young Abina.
it go bad, it go bad, it go bloody, it go bloody.
African and young. Anything then call that their mumu show. The next season. If I'm Netflix, this is the time to tap into that rumor. This is the time. In fact, you can give her own spin-off show, Surviving Annie.
And she was
Annie
yes,
in Lagos.
Surviving Annie, her
Annie in
own
the
book,
wild.
biography.
I
Yes.
like her to just because
She
Annie
need
was
explain.
something.
She need explain
Annie
which
na something.
energy and resilience and no. She need explain waiting they operate inside her head. Honestly, she need write book for all the
No,
picnics. She need write book.
even if you make mistake, try to have a good father. Have your children with a good father.
I think she's isolated
More
too.
than
I think she's isolated from the people that would actually speak to her the way she needs to be spoken to. I think she's isolated from them. I think she has burnt bridges for these people that would actually like call her and say, babe. I think she must have burnt those bridges so bad.
Right?
Yes, that she can. Yes, I think so. And it's what men like Tuface is what they know how to do.
See what Faith
is what they.
She said, someone was talking about dating. Sorry, I will go back to this. She said, didn't she date somebody? Two Baba caught her on off guard by proposing to her. Who remembers? That's a no proposal. She was already dating when they cornered her inside that club. Pero was 7 months pregnant when he proposed to Annie. Say yes. God will punish some Nigerians. You see this say yes. If I flog you people. She was dating somebody. But you know that kind of blood covenant. Person we don't need to reach. I'm a wedding. I see you people know I planned weddings for like 10 years plus. Many of my brides, if we sit down and talk to tomorrow, even the marriages that probably had ended at some point, the pattern is still there. The pattern is still there because there are some that not be just me, they see red flag. Everybody, photographer, everybody follow us, see the red flag, but they enter and then go
pressure,
just look me.
Pressure.
But we know say how we go do.
Pressure.
And
They
see,
feel be
when I start my podcast, I'm going to be very honest. Like, I will sit that like, do you know what it means to look dead in somebody's eyes and you know that she does not want to do this thing, but she has to do this thing?
I mean, me talk say men like
Here,
Tuface.
nothing
They
will
now
carry me
one
go get
demon
that
and they
work.
control them. Now
Oh,
one I make all of them get the same traits. They go use environmental pressure. They put you for position
pressure. And
where
it will
you
not
no
be
go
like,
get us.
hey, congrats, baby, at last. You
I'm
won.
so happy for you.
You won.
And again, it is always group of women. It go be woman. Say yes, say yes.
You
I'm so
won. I'm
happy
so
for
happy
you.
for
After you
you.
come out, they go sit down for table. Say, you hear what you do last week. You hear what you. So you
Don't
waited
think
there.
say
You
she
did
move
reason the
to another
pressure.
country. You know, say na Nigeria where money dey. Do you get? There's money in Nigeria.
Trisha.
Leave these other countries then. There's money in Nigeria. Even if she goes to SA, get us SAB. Unless Netflix wants to do that spin-off show and she goes to SA, but there's money in Nigeria. I just feel like Annie was my waiting with those people. My husband is my best friend. So she doesn't know what to do right now.
Yeah.
Do you understand? When she was married, she was my husband is my best friend. So right now, where husband no day, she for the past 10 plus years, she no cultivate friendships. She no cultivate meaningful friendship. That is friendship that does not have too much pressure. Because there's another thing. I said I will do a separate video. In fact, so many things don't they happen for this on a 2x4 YouTube. I said I was going to do a separate video on just friendships. Do you know that you can segment your friendship? Because the way on the paw puts on top one friend head, it's like it's too much. Segment your friendships. Have the people that you discuss X with, have the people you discuss Y with, that way nobody's under so much pressure, holding all your secrets, holding all your future, holding all your plan, knowing all your password. One friend, the day they quarrel with you, you come here, they cry. You come here, they make noise for all of us here. And now it's like this guy now. They say, oh, marry, let the person be your love. Let the person not be your love. I'm not going between you and your marriage counselor. But it is very evident when a marriage ends to know the people that made the marriage their life.
True.
They don't know
Very,
what
very
else to
true.
do. It's not when you are in there, when somebody advises you, we sound stupid. How dare you tell me to have other friends when my husband is my best friend? Fantastic. Auntie, I'm happy for you. The problem is, God forbid, eventuality. When these things end, what are you going to do? I'm not talking of say you have friends where you go and gossip. No. I'm just saying like friends that they don't even, not the one that will call you, say, and you have forgotten me. No, they are not your husband. No, bring that smelling leg, come. No friend is your husband. So if you carry all those your husband neediness that used to give man, no carry and put for friend head. Because that's also another thing. Some ladies' friendship, it was past husband and wife friendship. What kind of thing is you did not call me yesterday, you did not call me today? Yes, allow your friends to have life. Any day they call you, you can just 3 hours. Next time they can call you 6 months, it's fine. Nothing. Have
Well, I
another
see
friend.
it takes a matured mind to have female friends. I'm not saying you as a
Telling
person, I'm
you,
saying the
that's
person
true.
you are making the friends to. Like the people where they approach to say, okay, you need to gauge them and see whether they also have that matured mindset to understand that I
And
have a
that's the
life
truth.
outside
Don't
this
approach
friendship.
anybody to be your friend. Somebody sent me a deal. I don't even know if it's anybody here. More than no verse. Say, can we be friends? Which
We
kind of relationship asking out of friends is that? Now, the way I run from that message, what's that one? Is this a lesbian relation? I do not have a friend that have ever asked, can we be friends? That's the
it
first
just
thing. I just want to
happens.
be friends. Friendship just happens.
It just
Common
happens.
interest, vibes. As a matter of fact, simply because we hang out one day, no mean say me they call me, I no pico, no say
One of
deal.
my very good friend, now
No, just
Costco
be
now I meet
chilling.
am. Shell for Costco now I meet am. Hi, hi, da da da
Normal,
da. Before you know, pa,
normal.
2 years plus now. See am.
I
And
for even sure on my waiting in the call. Please, if you have chatted me on waiting in the call, TikTok. I no be no say TikTok get message. Hey, Holy Ghost.
we don't hold, we don't hold, we don't hold.
I swear to God. Listen, I'm going to blame you because I know if you blame another person. Today now I don't see you. I'm going to blame you. Oh. Huh? I don't. They said 265 message requests. Where I won't start from. So therefore, I ignore all. You push not vex. Don't you stop. I
This
don't know how
friendship thing is
it's
also
too much.
for Annie. I think
It's
when
too much.
she was in that marriage after burning those bridges, right? And the kind of person Two-Face is, they need to understand that your mind, for manipulation to work, you have to be mentally isolated. So the only
For
version you can,
most of these
yeah,
narcissistic people, you
you have to be
that's the
mentally
first step.
isolated. So that the only
Knowing somebody
version where you go,
isolates
yeah,
you,
na your own version.
that's the
You not
first
go.
step.
So
And then
if
they will
I'm
say your friends are seducing me.
bam, exactly. I was took the words out of my mouth. So if she would try if she had tried to have those kind of friendships, like something like that must have happened. You get where they go gaslight you, mentally and emotionally abuse you, finish. You could just one day your day. And I think that's what happened to her. Which is after when he now left, now maybe she must have stepped out to try to now start, coming out again. But that's proper. See, when somebody betrays your trust, as the person closest to you betrays your trust so bad repeatedly, you no longer have the capacity to offer that level of openness to outsiders.
That's true.
Because everybody will go approach you, go they look and like,
I am
okay,
in
you
a
go betray me, you go betray me or not. You go they gauge everybody where they come. So that's another stumbling block to building good friendships after or even inside those situations.
That's so crazy. See, I've missed a lot of your messages. You guys, so sorry. Part with Jesus. I will take a break. I took a break. That's why I took a break for like 2 months. That's why I'm here now. I say, may they shake. Let's say, they don't shake bottle for Annie.
Honestly.
I miss you too. Cool. Thank you so much. The both of the two, let's say the two both of them have been badly traumatized. They should consider healthy well-being. True.
Two-Face
You
no
see, this is
traumatized.
why,
Mona stop
yeah,
this thing,
this is why they should
traumatized.
not come back together. Like the
Yeah,
two of
he
them
not
should just
traumatized. The man know what they do,
they should
and he
just
has been
exist
getting away with it.
individually. Even the Two-Face have male friends and it's okay. You must not get woman. Did they swear for you? God that beg. God I beg. You see why it's not good to verbally say some things. I like woman, I did straightforward, bam. They don't catch you. They don't catch you. Ask you, where have you been, my dear? It's work, he didn't do me. But money has to be made. This Canada, no, they give person space. Say she needs to stay away. Exactly. She does. I've been cool. Sue's Closet. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Obina, thank you. Juju. I'm just going back. All of you that posted that we missed it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Another thing I was talking to my friends about, I said, I feel like guys, if you're a man here, where are the guys? Sorry, I know we have about 115 people here. Please like the live stream. If you're a guy, please can you just post a message? If you're a guy, can you please? I know that you're busy. Can you help us and call in? I'm going to post the link because this next thing I'm going to say concerns you people, guys. I personally am of the opinion that guys should raise daughters instead. This is my take. Now, if you want to raise your daughter, you have a picture as a man, how you want to raise your son. You see that picture as a day like that, use and raise your daughter. Don't remove anything.
Bam.
Don't remove anything. If your wife want to call her princess, wear her gown, that na your wife business. You two no suppose princess her. Raise her like you see the way you wanted to raise your son. May you go they follow you watch football. Carry your daughter, go watch football. Carry your daughter to the lounge or whatever. Carry your daughter. You are going to help her understand how to navigate male friendships without falling in love unnecessarily. You are going to help her to navigate how to stay around men and carry herself and speak like somebody that is, she's not speaking in a way to solicit attention. She's talking like everybody will just talk and they just share their self and they just go. She's not there overtly because there's a way everybody is princessing her. When she can't go there now, it can't be like say one small attention, she fit turn her head. But because she knows that I've been going out with dad, some days I know this is how men talk. This man now, he calls everybody darling. This is how men talk. This one, so the first person that call you darling, there's nothing special inside because I know I'm not, I'm not against you. I'm not even fighting. I'm not a woman activist, as it were. But because you understand from a man's point of view, the best way to raise your daughters is for them to understand from a man's point of view. Because that audacity, there is no woman that can raise a girl with that audacity, except a man. There's an audacity that they have. I use myself as an example. And I always tell my mom this. I said, the only reason I'm the way I am is because it's my father that raised me. Before I learned how to cook egusi soup, I know how to change the plug for iron, the plug on the socket, use screwdriver, put life to life, earth to earth, arrange it. I know how to summarize full encyclopedia. I'll watch CNN, I'll summarize the news. The man is not interested. He said, if I enter kitchen, he said, bring her, let her come aside. I will cook the soup, leave her. I learned how to cook in university. So you carrying your child to put inside kitchen when she's 6, for what? When she go sit down where her father, they discuss things where she don't understand, but she'll sit down there. She'll sit down there and receive heavy news. They sold Ronaldo, they did not buy Messi. She should sit down there. They removed Tinubu, they put Atiku. She should sit down there. What is gauging for her is the audacity of people always, oh, I see why you like. I said, truly, I will not lie to you. It's the audacity. There are things I will do today. I don't even need anybody to tell me. I know that my father has my back. It's just it. Because the truth is, even as women, we raise our kids according to what we are going through. The way a first daughter that is a single mom raise her children is different from a middle child that is a single mom. And it's different from a last born that is a single mom. All are women. It's different now when people say, oh, my mom was so male-centered. Before you go shout, say she did male-centered. Was she the last born?
Mm-hmm.
Before you dey shout, before you dey vex for your mama head, was she the last born? Was she the middle child? Because there's a thing of last born seeking approval. Middle children like attention because after the first, they had the last. There was no time to baby the middle child unless there was a big space between middle and last. And then the firstborn, now those ones where they beat the children into shape. You might be angry that your mother was mean, but was she the firstborn that she did not even wait? Her hug to flogging ratio, you get a CB. I'm explaining it so that you just understand in terms of how women raise. Now, let me flip it to a guy. I told my male friends, someone they sit down there, I say, if God make you go, this one, all of you are saying, oh, I'm almost 40, I need a child, I want to just marry, I want to just have a child. If you have a daughter, you cannot remarry. Put it in your head like that. Because the moment you put it in your head like that, your eye will be single. You will raise that your daughter, that she go stand in front of Harvard, she go drop lecture. People will shake. Why it is important for me to say that to guys is so that you on your own side, you will have benefits of having more involved fathers. But you see now, blessing, because some of us, they too emotional. Some of us, they drag with involved fathers. You see man where they involved, they still they drag your daughter, put for your chest, make it no go meet your papa. I put it to you, you are spoiling that game more. You are doing more harm to her. As long as it's girl, make she go learn audacity for papa hand. You see that trait of that man where you hate, can you give her, make she go learn. There is the audacity that comes to you. She go don't look at her and say, no, mom, she'll be thinking so emphatically. She'll be thinking like a razor blade.
Yes,
they do things like mad person. Emotional. Allow these men raise these girls. Allow them. I'm not saying you guys are bad moms. I'm just saying that if a man should raise a daughter, hey, difference the day.
Better game. That girl will be on very good game, and she not go even need explanation because every action she don't already deduce.
Hey, man is
she
here.
Don't deduce.
Welcome. We don't drag the men.
Hi, good evening. It was because of what you said, though. That's why I said let me just quickly join because I just wanted to just listen. Okay, but
you need your take.
yeah, okay, no problem. I'll not be able to stay for long, but let me just contribute to some of the things you said. So let me start with the Annie gist, then I'll go a little bit into what you were saying. So the truth is that it would be really sad if what they are saying is true. That is, Annie going back to Two Face, because I like what Blessing said, that what is, what will she teach her daughters? Because I remember that time that when the Chris Brown and Rihanna issue happened, the major reason why Rihanna didn't go back to Chris Brown was that she said this in an interview that she does not want to teach young girls that it's okay to be in an abusive relationship. Because yes, Chris Brown apologized to her, she did forgive him. But the reason why she didn't go back to Chris Brown was because if she did that, young girls will use as an example and say this is the reason why they are going back to abusive relationships. And she didn't want to be that reason, for
Mm.
someone to now go and be in an abusive relationship and use as an example. And when she said that, I felt that, okay, wow, that is something very huge because she saw herself as not just a superstar. She saw herself as a role model, somebody that shows example to others, and that she didn't want to make a decision that would lead someone else astray. So I think that Annie right now, she's just thinking in the moment. She's not really thinking about, okay, the impact of this decision that she's making on what is going to have on her kids, on her future, and But at the same time, too, I can't really blame her. She's trying to like maybe put herself first and put her happiness first. But let's just see how things unfold. And just like you said, it would be really nice if they can continue the story in the rich, famous, and African show that they do in Netflix, so that we have an understanding into her mind and see, okay, what was the reason why she made that decision. So because the thing is that everything will still play out and we'll still see it. But to me, I don't really think it made sense. But just like you were saying at the beginning of the conversation, that their soul tie is really quite strong. They've been together since when she was like 15, 16. So what do we want to say about their relationship that, you so we can only just say what we know and say what we feel. It's left to them to, decide what they want to do. So that's that about them. So, but back to what you were saying that about men raising young girls, because I get your point in the sense that the world in which the young girls are growing up now is actually a bit tough, and you're of the opinion that it's better that the men stand up to raise their children so that they will be equipped to, for lack of a better word, any bullshit that the world
Yeah,
may throw at them in terms
exactly.
of being able to handle themselves and all that. As
Mm.
much as that is good, and I agree with you, there needs to be a balance, because that's why in society now we have a lot of women that are not feminine, because a lot of them were raised by men. They've learned to be strong, they've learned to be independent, and when they now eventually grow up and now maybe of marriageable age and are now trying to meet someone, their guard is always up. They are
Mm.
always manly. So as much as what you are saying is true, and I agree, you understand, there needs to be a balance so that we don't end up raising women that and they are not really in touch with their feminine side just because we want them to be strong. Do you
Mm.
understand? So being
Yeah.
strong is important. Do you understand? Being strong, makes you tough and it makes you handle things and not be, too, fickle about things. But at the same time, what I'll just say is that there needs to be a balance. And that is why it's also important that women grew in a balanced household where they have father and mother. Do you understand? Because the thing is that all these things have the way they balance each other, and the end, the child grows up to be a well-rounded human being, because
Mm.
there are some lessons that the mother is going to teach, and there are some lessons that the father is going to teach. So God that orchestrated it that mother and father should be together. Do you understand? It has a reason. So the point is that everything has to be a balance so that the females that we're raising too, are still able to be strong and also still play their roles, as women. Do you understand? So that's what I want to say.
No, no wahala. Thank you so much, Shegun.
All
Just
right.
truthfully, I won't even lie. As someone that did engineering and study, most of the girls that are quote unquote strong and not in touch with their feminine side are the most feminine people you would ever meet, but they are not feminine to everybody.
True.
That's just the truth. Ask the random ass engineering people. Those are the people that when they love, they really love, but it is not open to all. They can come to class and use what they call engineering ruler and flog somebody. But still, when you see them around the people they love, it is evident that because the way a father loves his daughter, before somebody will top that, this is not even a thing of, as a guy, if you're approaching people like that, don't even compete with how the father loves her. I was in university at my big wild age. My father would bring provision, all those secondary school provision, make me low sugar and those weird ass things. Cake, what they call Coke, biscuits, golden mon. Oh my Jesus. To the hostel as a big university student. You can't compete with that. You don't get anyhow where you want to say you supposed to do that kind of thing. And I'm not even expecting any guy to do that kind of level of competition. Because there's that, you can't touch it. For him, when a father loves and raises his daughter, you can't touch it. And the reason he's doing it is because you know you can't do it. That part is out of your own personal love. But then, where the thing strikes is that sometimes you can be raised in a household where both parents are there, and the two of them, temperamentally and otherwise, they are not even sealed together enough. It might be a woman that is enduring abuse. They're still married though, but there's nothing you can learn in terms of behavior in that house. Because I had people that were in supposed like what they call together family that refused to go for holiday because of how toxic the air was, just the space. The two parents can love themselves and not love their children. The two parents can decide to even hate themselves and still their children, they will not love them. So the parents are at loggerheads. It doesn't mean that they even love the children. The mother can, because she's not, in good terms with the dad, be beating the children. The father, because he has a girlfriend outside, is saving all his energy for outside. And then the kids are in that space, but they're still not raised right. So whether you now grow up as a lady in that space, if you're the first daughter, you automatically become the father. Not because you want to, but because your father is present but absent. You start raising your younger siblings. Not because your father raised you to be a man, but because your father was not there, he made you a man. That's why some women are men. They raise their younger ones. That's the part where some mothers get it wrong. A child is not supposed to raise a child. First daughters are strong, not because their fathers were always present. In fact, the ones that their fathers were present, they are not strong physically. They are just sharp in their mind. Because even with the father, till now, me at my big age with a whole child that is almost 10, I will go to the house. My father will do Quaker oat and fry plantain. For me, we get pikin, make her eat. That is different because he's not expecting me to do things that are strong. But say mindset, say let us argue Atiku and Wike, let us argue this thing. You will see where we are dissecting the matter. Because that's how fathers raise their children, to be sharp intellectually. That's the daughters. What makes women be like men and lose the touch of their feminine side is the absence of the men. You can be present and still make the burden on the daughter, because most men, they come inside and they feel like, oh, I'm a traditional man. The wife should do everything. If the wife does everything, the children will have to pick up slack that you're dropping. The children will have to pick up a lot of slack. This thing is out of survivor. Most of the girls that are forming, masculine. If you ask them, how did you raise? I was the one carrying my younger brother to school, and I pick him from school, and I did this from school. Where is the man? But if the man is very involved, not involved in the sense that he go to carry the children, go do boxing, even if he carries the children to boxing, it doesn't mean they will not be feminine. It's just that the way an involved father raises his house is different from the way a father that is just present raises his house. Some mothers can be frustrated. Women raise with emotion. Today they are angry, they beat everybody. Tomorrow they are happy with everybody. But when you come inside and you find out that your wife is upset, maybe her period, maybe whatever phase she's in, you say, okay, don't worry, go and sleep. Me and the children will stay. That way you gauge your daughter's trauma. They're not going to get trauma for your house because of their mother's temperament. That is why it's better to be more involved than to be present. Presence means nothing. Involvement, he gets things where we say the daughter fit tell you as the father, she cannot tell her mother, whether her mother like be present or absent. She will not tell her mother. She wants to tell you. I get it. The balance is very important, but the balance is important when the both of them, we are just saying in an ideal situation now, the two of them are head correct. Because if that girl is not well adjusted in her mind, we are here telling Annie, don't go back. You think it's easy? If you're not well adjusted in your mind, if you're not well adjusted in your mind, a girl that is well adjusted in her mind, even from growing up, she knows how to interact with friends. If you see the way, even engineer, that's why I say one of the biggest blessings is to throw your child inside engineering. They will have friends that are platonic and strong that will talk to them the way men talk to them, right? The way guys think. Engineering department is the holistic bundle of different types of character. If you can navigate it as a girl, you are good. At least it has shown you a side. You will now have contacts. If you need something done, I get one of my guy, which is important as a woman. But what it also helps you do is that when things are bad, you know when to walk out. You know when to walk out. Why it is important to know when to walk out is because you know that you were not segregated. If you were segregated, if you were, they put you in a box. Imagine somebody that has a father that was very involved, carried her everywhere, went to school, had friends, did maybe engineering, has a lot of different friends. You now marry one man that says don't have any friend. It's like taking a fish out of water. It's almost like what is going on. But imagine that you gave your daughter out, but you're still involved in her life. That's what I'm calling men. You cannot give your daughter out in marriage, and that is the end. The traditional marriage was the end of your involvement in her life. How do you want her to cope? You must still go to her house. You must still call her. You must still do. I don't care if the husband is happy or not. You are her father. Because the truth is, most of the people that complain right now, probably they have issues and the rest. The fear of a girl is that what will my parents say? Imagine you as the parent knowing beforehand that your daughter is not happy. It's because you are involved. It's not because you are just present. When they say, Papa, present, sir. Involve yourself. You look at your child, you know she's not happy. You will not even need to say anything. You will not need to say anything. I'm telling you, because you might not even need to have that kind of personal. Me and my father, if he talk 30 seconds is fine. But I know that period I was sick, it was like jazz. As soon as they are taking me to hospital, phone will ring. My father knows. He could just feel them. That's the info. You were involved with your children to the point where if they fall sick today, you will feel it. You will feel it. Your spirit could just tell you. That kind of involvement. Nobody go use your picking joke. She cannot be in this situation and go back. It's not even public. Like, let's remove us shouting on Annie, right? There is a kind of backup she would have had that this will not be a question. They're not born Tuface where to even demand that nonsense.
You're right.
That if we go to the roots and we heal the roots, we are good on the fruits. If we heal our roots, we are good on the fruits. Don't worry about the truth is you're not even supposed to be overtly feminine. Like me, you're not supposed to be overtly feminine to the entire male populace. Minus the person that you're sent for.
Yeah,
See that
exactly.
person? There's a person that will make you safe. That you don't even need, not be person, but when people see you, they will not believe it. Because in that person, you are safe enough to bloom as a woman. You can be wood, right? But then all of a sudden, maybe some of all this magic trick wood they put in water, and then you bloom flowers because you are in a safe environment. Not because he's trying to outdo your father, because he cannot. Not because he's there forming, hey, your father is calling you again. You cannot be what they call jealous of a woman's relationship with her father. No. You only learn from that so that you can have a better relationship with your own daughter. Is it not a blessing to have a wife that is so close to her? Because she will know how to treat. Like, I don't understand what they happen. Oh, God. Every day on TikTok, now some girls are talking. If we miss it, we will complain more than our mothers. I'm telling you.
Let me say me trumpet blue. Let me say me trumpet blue. Because
your aunties, they always call
bad. Very bad right now. Bad.
We are here solving matter. Blessing say trumpet just blew. He said the father can be present physically but not emotionally. Can you imagine? You see what Ngozi is? It's not enough to just be present. You just day house. As soon as you come inside, all your children tears. Alpha male. All your children tears.
Alpha male.
We that time we used to run for our father. Oh, we are running to go and carry book. Allah. As soon as he's coming, we are running to do what? Carry book. So that he will see that we are reading. So you are not running from me, you are running to carry book because it's the book that you feel is the priority. Did it not help? Person will go sit down, open board down, they teach you. They teach. So now, even if in that case, he failed in his marriage, he made sure he did not fail in parenting. You cannot fail parenting. I don't care if you are lonely or not. If you have made mistake in marriage, sit down and raise that child. Yeah,
That's why I
in
said it
love.
becomes more than you. The minute you become
You're in
a
love. You're in
parent,
love, and so what are you telling me?
it becomes more than you.
Sit down. I see there's somebody that say you marry. I'm not interested in that stupid story. I'm not interested in that stupid story. Make sure that emotionally you look at that your child and you're like, I use God name beg you. Because some of you don't used to ask children permission in this your love that you are going to find. Be in a place emotionally that your child, even your child, understands before you bring person inside your life, especially when you have custody of that child. Is very important. Growing up, if amongst my parents, if my mother had remarried, if or not pay me, like it would be nothing to me. In fact, I would have welcomed it because times at a number, I'm like, remarry same person year word. If my dad had remarried, that's where there's problem. Because I would not know how to navigate it. There's nobody that would have entered that place and see me said then they pet me. So, yeah, the way my father pet Jesus. There is no woman that will not be jealous. She fit come like we don't talk. My younger sister is like my father. She doesn't talk. She doesn't want to talk to people. Maybe she pass you now. You can't run go meet my father. Say she no like you. Like it will just be. How would you navigate? There are some people that we don't need to say I love you for you to know that maybe the person just needs space. And do you know why it's healthy? You have high self-esteem because of your father. I already have high self-esteem. If somebody passes me with agree, the last thing I would think is that you're angry with me. Before I would think that I am the cause, Igote. I go about this life not knowing that it's me that didn't. Like maybe you're
honestly, see what they call her for therapy. They say don't be concerned about things outside your circle. If you cannot change it, you cannot control it, you cannot come on your mind for her.
Bam. This men, if you hear when men talk, that's why sometimes, even as woman, you date, like let's say you're in a pub or beer parlor or whatever, and you hear when men are gisting. Sometimes the gist is even interesting. It gonna make you laugh for where on a day. How the gist can transcend from one thing to the other. They are just flowing with the gist. They're just naturally happy. If you can navigate that circle, I didn't say you went there because you have boyfriend. Navigate that circle on a platonic basis. Look at ladies that have surrounded with male friends. It's just different the way that they think. You're not easily upset. Not the ones that are, please, I cannot do female friends. It's only me. I stop that nonsense immediately. Because anytime I hear that other extreme, they
scratch my ear.
Stop it. Simply because you're good, like you have a couple of good male friends, doesn't mean you not have female friends. Because I saw some of them they do. I can't keep female friendship. All my friends are guys. Hey, you are not sounding intelligent. You're sounding very silly. You're sounding like someone that have low self-esteem. You cannot navigate female friendship. But now male friendship, now there then see you because you're the only lady. They will pet you. Everybody will not, they will help pad up your excesses. Be able to navigate both sides because it's important for life. As you are raising your child, I use God's name to beg you. Don't shout in that your house. Many of us saying, oh, what will Annie teach her daughter? Fine and good. As you are in that your house getting angry, I beg you not to raise that your voice. It's not somebody's son that will make you to be a bombastic element in front of your child. Be able to pattern. That's why they say arrange the atmosphere. You don't bomb Pekin. You see, the moment you have children, you can come here and cry from now to tomorrow, but you see that children you decided to have by yourself. Hey, those ones are the air that you breathe, madam. Oh, yes. I did a couple of videos back and blessing, we were talking about the fact that you cannot come and those TikTok stories. You come, they tell me, say, first pregnancy, he slapped me, push me.
I stayed.
Then my second pregnancy, now blow my stomach. My third pregnancy, if I ask, the reason I don't do those videos because if I talk to you, go sick. If I do a reaction to that your video, you will fall sick. They will use my name to do poster. This woman does not support women. Because if you have a healthy self-esteem, person not supposed to slap you 2 times.
And the longer you stay, do you know the biological effect it has on your body? All that suppressed stress. When you come old, you come sick or autoimmune disease. You don't know where it come from. You were inside.
Your body is fighting yourself.
You were chesting it. You were chesting everything. Shock absorber. Will
Hi,
tell you
yeah,
when you old.
God, I beg. Women, I use God name beg you. That's why I'm saying this girl should not go back. Because it is beyond her. It is
It's beyond
beyond
her.
her. We're already raising. You see this Gen Alpha. Nah, eh.
It's
Oh,
beyond her. It's beyond
God.
her.
We have not even finished
Another
hearing
thing.
from Gen Z.
Another
Gen
thing
Alpha
I
will
see.
cross Pepe.
These girls are teenagers. Her children are they are big girls. So
Big girl.
I know kids can be very mean. Oh, if Annie go back, the kind statements we're going to come out from their age mate, like it's not your mom that went back to your dad that cheated on this or that. It can be everything in the angle where you go reason on the effect of children aside what is happening inside the house. Like take a look at what happened to May's daughter, like going to school and going through all those things. I'm sure people were saying a lot. Do you get from what her dad did? I'm sure. Similar thing will happen in this case if the mom does not stand. And this is an era where everybody they be like, hey, feminist left, right, center, hey, female power, hey, female empowerment. And at the same, it will always be a woman that will support a man that is doing kiniko. At the same time, she has to, whatever decision she needs to make now with her relationship with Tuface, she needs to understand that it is beyond her. Beyond her.
Yeah.
It's not just about her anymore. The children, their life, their future, the girls, her girls, their future. What kind of this her decision now will influence the kind of man her children will pick, her daughters will choose. It will. It will.
See, oh, God will bless you for this talk. Absence of that, they turn women and girls into strongest women I know. God will
Bam, I
bless
agree.
you.
I agree.
You are now navigating Jesus God. Oh,
I
Father.
agree.
I don't even
Now the
know.
survivor 90, now then they breed that resilience.
Oh shit. Absence of husband. If you see your wife, they become you can't they solve your own problem. Talk more of the daughters, especially that first daughter. Only you they reason all your younger ones. Okay, school fees. Okay, this other one needs to go and do this trade. Okay, this other one. And then as they reason this thing, they go walk, or they reason this thing, they work out for road. People they expect feminine energy. Where you want see?
Yes, now only you man they faint, they pour yourself water to wake up.
Where you want see? If like no wake, bills won't press everybody for them. Oh Lord. That's why I say I don't know. I did my bit. I told my friends I did my bit. I said, close your leg. If you're not ready, don't commit.
No go, no
Don't
go.
commit. I'm not interested in anything you say. If not, you waste your entire generation. That they not be small. That's why I say some of these discussions and they just happen. But I feel like if I do that part, I need guys to they talk this thing. Because some of them I need to they hear the way the guys they reason. It's not like you're not even available. Sometimes something happened recently, and one of them, I feel like I'm not giving guys any excuse, as it were, but a lot of them are scared. They are not scared to marry, as it were. They are scared of divorce. More scared of divorce than marriage. Because according to them, this now normal talk will just they talk. I don't know where talk bring talk, but somebody was like, this divorce rate, they too high. That other my guy, they don't divorce. This other person don't divorce. This other person, or more. I don't think I can take it. So I was looking at it more like, okay, wait, it's not that you're afraid to commit to love of my life. It's the fact that what if she leave me? That is, you never commit yet, but you don't fear. So what if she leave you? And I know that it's bad to laugh, but it's also good to see a vulnerable side of people, because women are also afraid. Everybody they fear. So what that now does is everybody enter marriage, we stand your guard, hold your side. You know that kind of, there's this thing that is with the whole wedding scene right now.
Honestly, actually, look, the expectation that they fear the divorce. You know when men go be like the divorce came out of nowhere. Because it's for now, women are no longer looking at men based on financial provision. Women actually want men to be good, be a good human being. Are you kind?
No,
are you prayerful?
Anybody that said divorce came out from nowhere.
Be a good human. You may be scared of divorce.
Second time, you know, serious. That is, it means you are not challenged.
Paying attention, yes.
All this my rant, I say be involved. You are
be
present. You are nonchalant, and you are surprised
that it came out of nowhere, and then your friends that are not married will not look at you and be like, "Hey, everybody divorced." So, like we can exactly. But meanwhile, you know, go look at the root of waiting lead to the divorce. You say it came out of divorce never comes out of nowhere. I think one of your video, you said before woman go open eyes, say kuro say you won't come out. She don't sit down, she don't think don't decide. He go
You
and
would think
she don't make that decision inside the marriage, inside
the marriage. That's why
with you where they
you
there.
don't finish the divorce inside the marriage. She don't cry finish inside. She don't mourn the marriage finish inside. The day she give you paper, she's not. That's not. That is why I say it's more scary for Annie because she did not get to this phase. Now why I feel say she
and
feels
true shall she not get she not repair.
didn't get
She not
to this
repair.
phase. It seemed like it was a phase that was meted on her.
Because Annie was, I remember there was that video where she was screaming and fight. She was still talking.
She was
Not say us women, we go get that, we'll keep quiet. Once we don't silent, just don't say don't finish. Once we don't follow you, they argue again. Not say don't finish.
The ginger. This is what I now lie.
And she was still gingering.
You still there in love. Go come on for anytime they see all those things, they make me laugh.
Wow.
If you're really done, you know go even get.
You not go talk again. You not go send what anybody thinks. What anybody want to think, but they think. You not go talk again. You know go
talk is right. You say I heard that you did that.
Exactly. Yeah, correct.
I do it.
I do it. It's me. I'm the one. I'm the one that did it.
Yeah, see, they fly for night. Bam.
No wala.
Not me. But if you have any urge to defend yourself, you're not done.
And Annie did not get it. She did not get there.
Like I don't feel she got closure. So she still need that closure.
She
not
even go back,
anything, but maybe for
her
own
go back. Hey.
Maybe she won't go back to come do the breakup with her own hand.
Ew.
Or I know, like, but Annie will not. Annie, like, I don't know. Me personally, I want to save my heart by not expecting too much from her because you have to also give humans leeway.
You go pay me, me and my sister, we don't talk about this thing, you know how happy we have been for this, babe.
For the past 2 years, I started something on this channel where I now said we should understand women. If you see person where then slap, waste the marriage. I don't stop to they say, why did you no? Why did you? I understand. I feel just look you. You say you want to stay. Okay, no wala. I've passed the point of shouting for people. I will just allow you. Because one, some of them, even with beating, their parents will tell them, if you leave that place. In this Nigeria, this no be female. In this Nigeria, you see why you should be involved as a father. People supposed fear to beat your pikin. Person supposed fear to touch your
yes. And she has brothers. That's why I said, I think what happened is he made her burn those bridges.
You want to collect that ring. You are dating somebody. You don't move on. You go back to the inner. Guess what? Best in love. You go carry that talk where your brother tell you, go tell man. Because some of our head no correct. Now he has banned the brother from coming to the house.
Can you imagine?
Chop the house.
Because all the factors that were meant to instill the fear of God into him when it comes to marriage, he don't come out.
You don't break their wings.
Yes.
You don't break their wings. Some children are only children, right? It's only their dad and their mom. You as father, stop giving your daughter out like. And then I was a wedding planner, and they'll say it in this thing. Adama, now that we have given you, this is no longer your mommy and your daddy. You need anything, you go to
very useless talk.
Stop that nonsense immediately. Waiting be that. All of a sudden, you raise that from 0 to 25, from 0 to 35. All of a sudden, you need anything, you go to this in-law. You need anything, you go to this in-law. Make them carry your picking head, knock wall. And then you'll be like, what did the in-law say?
I watched one where the father told the handing over, he said, I'm giving my daughter to you now, but if there's any period in your marriage where you be like, you don't want that, carry and give me back.
Yes, that thing was so scary. That Japanese guy, I mean a Chinese guy, he said, if you ever fall out of love, don't hurt her. Bring her home. Bring my child back. That is very powerful.
It's a very scary thing when a man looks at you and be like, I fit do you anything. Nobody go do me anything.
Because of lack of involvement. You, the papa, you come your daughter wedding with side chick. You think you're doing your wife. You're doing your daughter's husband. You're coming to your daughter's wedding with side chick. And you, the stupid girl, you're telling your husband, that's my father's side. Because some of them don't know when to shut up on her mouth. You're in love. exposing the fact that your father has such a massive weakness. The day your husband go carry side chick, you for her, you go say after all, your father
After your papa gets on now.
Hey, Holy Ghost, you come to TikTok and cry on our head. You go come cry again. I'm begging you people in the name of God. Please, men, I did video. Shagun, God bless you for hopping in. Men on this live stream, be involved with your daughters. Be so involved that person not supposed to slap your pikin. And you, the stupid girl, you tell your father that somebody slapped you. If you won't go beat that person, you can't begin cry.
Don't stand in front of him. Allow your father to do what he's meant to do.
Oh, Chelsea, welcome. Welcome. I'm telling you, they're supposed to beat you. Oh, the thing disconnected. Because many women, you see that young girl that they put up, was it what's this guy? Not VDM, the other fair guy.
My name, the name is missing my head. Right? When she was crying. Is it Harrison?
Harrison, God bless you.
She was crying.
She was crying. She was crying. They saved her domestic violence. Her eyes swollen. She still said they shouldn't arrest him. Bring him.
They need make virtual koboko. How could they wipe people from our screen?
Yeah.
Because when I watched that video, I was like, the kind of mental deliverance.
Her parents passed and they sent her to live with an aunt.
Yeah.
Kind of they married her out. Try not to die, you. Because some of you women, you're so selfish. Because you don't tell yourself, say you must born 5 children. You are not having 5 children, overworking yourself. Anything will make you die, they will split all your children and maltreat them. Try not to die. Try not to die. You know that you're with the wrong person. But because you're a selfish, wicked woman, you have decided in your heart, I say, I won't born all my children with one person. Spell all my children. Help me and spell what you mean by all my children. The one way you get for hand, no do you. You sat down and gave birth to 4 more. Because after all, when I get all of them, I go come out. Good. Now you are overworking yourself, raising these children. Anything that make you collapse on the road. Listen, when they do kill and divide for your children, every day they go they cry for your grave. That's when you will rest. That's when you will rest. I'm seeing very young women making stupid mistake. Right from when I was small, like a big family. You like a big family, now you go marry your enemy. You better like a small family.
No, that's another thing that you should understand with men, because they talk on men like that, narcissistic demon. I don't know what they call on. So all I know be saying I want demon where they under FIR and they control all of them, because all of them get in the same attributes. One thing they try to do is they want to constantly put you in survival mode, right? So if nobody then they give you stress, they get impregnate you back to back. So if I know they stress you, the children why they give you, I go stress you.
How much is posting or two? How much is it? Because we need to talk them. What do you mean you're surprised you're pregnant? At your big massive
34.
What do you mean you're surprised?
It took me unawares.
Telling me you're surprised. You go hang leg in your fertile window. You're telling me you're surprised. They always make me laugh. That's why I don't talk. That's why I don't comment, because they go beat me. That's why they hear me they talk. Anytime they read those things, they shake my head, because you must take me for a fool. What do you mean you're surprised? Fear no catch you. Just as you know that you know how to hang your leg, be very consistent with your birth control or your tablet or your whatever. Be very consistent so that you never get to the position where you're like, oh, is it DNC? Is it abortion? Is it this? I don't want to hear those stories. Be very consistent with that. Because I've seen people humble their wife. Like, then if you say then they humble their wife, you will lose your baby weight, get your body back, be feeling yourself. They don't give her.
Yes.
Make she calm down. Some men make those comments. I sit around guys. Say, this one where your wife don't come out like this. You know, go give her make her body calm down.
Mm-hmm.
And you are there.
Intentional thing.
The Lord give it. He do give it. Now so you just born for. Tomorrow they say your stomach is sagging. You're crying to me. No say you're supposed to space them. What I want to do now? The person that was targeting you for that nonsense behavior, as they target you, suppose they're chucking money at the side. The people that even body shame their wife, you see their big pot belly. If you see their big pot belly,
Akakpo, short people with very close to
pot
the
belly,
mother
then they
nature
see
with
your
pot
neck.
belly.
And then you're body shaming somebody that her own big stomach is from pregnancy. If they never begin body shame men, they're not going to enter gym. You're not hot. You're body shaming your wife. And you, the wife, because you have low self-esteem. If somebody's body shaming you, you're supposed to look at the person, begin laugh. So, I'm telling you the gospel truth. High self-esteem will save you from many annoyance.
Honestly.
Somebody looks at you, a graduate, and say you're stupid. You're not supposed to say you're foolish back, because personally, I will tell you that's how I operate. Before I go say you're the person to tell me you're foolish, I will not say you too you're stupid. You can't tell me with my 4 points in engineering I'm stupid. I go laugh, because
I will laugh, give you a like,
how
hey,
am I stupid? As they stupid now pass, what do you get for school? What did you graduate with that you're telling me I'm stupid? It's not possible now. I will just think of you know how your father pampers you. You know how your father is so proud of you when you pass common entrance, you pass this. The same United, they say stupid, they cry, give me. You are doing video. You are doing video on TikTok. If I answer your video, you will cry. That's why I don't answer. They say, where's Asi? And they see those on a mumu video. I don't want to answer you. You say, they call me that my head is big. Is your head big? And if your head is big, and so what? Now you can yourself. The person that is calling you your head is big, you can see that it does not even have neck. The person that is calling, they snore, they wake the dead. Now they call you, say your head big, they cry. You supposed
then they will come and tell you sorry and give you flower, and you will shut up.
Flower where that's why I say men be involved. If you don't give your daughter flower back to back, man no go carry flower, do anything, they mad. What is there? How much is flower? If you don't, they give your daughters flower. Your daughters no say flour na water. Nobody will use flour to come and beg her na normal level na. Flour na food. He has to be very sincere. He has to be very sincere. We are arguing and getting angry at women that right now as women are making bad decisions. And we are forgetting the ones that are girls, that are still malleable, the ones that we can still help raise in a right way.
Yes.
The papa one day involved. You know that
not
man
even by advice that we're giving, because if we're giving all this advice here, we're saying not, they will someone say, okay, you people are telling them. I'm like, no, we're not bitter. We're just saying women should start looking at very good male role models
for their children.
Very good that would fortify their mind, and so that they can approach life the way with the same value system that men approach life. Like,
some of you,
a man feel war like this, but once you don't get degree, get money, nothing where you tell him about the physical thing go shake him.
Go shake him.
Nothing.
They go shake him. And some of you, I know honestly, that man was a bad husband. Bad husband. I know. You don't explain and give me, I agree. But if he was a good father, carry that picking, go give him. Let the child be seeing the father. You cannot put your own emotional need above the need of your daughter needing her father. The person will marry Diban's sister that married Dotun. I don't know how it's even possible that my video will ever reach you. But you are the person I'm talking to. Depriving Dotun of seeing his daughters for the past how many years? Say because he beat you. He beat your children. I don't even understand why you're obsessing over this stupid thing. You're supposed to have moved on from him to the point where you can allow him see his daughters and not feel it. Else, you are still trapped by that memory. Auntie, you are still in it. Move on. Move on. I'm telling you, see, if you can move on, because you're raising your children, be like Sophia. Where Sophia Momodu, you say confront. Going to courts because you need money, you be small armed robber. You need money. You need nanny, will be $8,000. You want Banana Island house, say because you born Jesus Christ. Going to courts to tell the world and your daughter that the person that gave birth to her first love as a father, cannot protect her. Be like say you don't know what you do that girl. It's like you don't know. Some of you go carry bitterness. I hope the men have gone back. Inside this, our women, choose yourself. You be like say some of them they carry the matter. Think say choose your own selfishness. The moment you decide to have children, I don't want to hear your happiness talk. Shut up.
Yourself no
And
exist anymore.
yes. You don't go bump it. You hang your leg. I told you people to pray. I told you to seek the face of God. You say, no, I do like to hang my leg. Please, I beg you, separate your own feelings. Because these girls have only one father. I don't know how you want to do this matter. I don't know how you want. I don't know why you stood on the road to go and pick a man that beats you up. I don't know how you did it. But if that person is a good father, even those 1 hour, 2 hours supervised visits when they get with in daughters, there's something. If you in a loving relationship, shout out to Veronica's daughter. She did a video with Glit Studio, and she said the time her husband carried their son out to gist, the boy felt like, oh, me and daddy, we had a heart to heart. We spoke like man to man. You don't know what it takes. You can raise that girl so fat, collect 7 shifts. The day you ask her, what do you want? She said, I want my father. You go cry for nights. The day that girl will grow up and tell you, mommy, you were very selfish. You didn't let me stay with my father. The same you that is suffering now to raise her. You know, children, they're very funny. The same you, tomorrow that girl will grow up and she will know that there's one small gap. You know why it's easy for girls? It's because she will grow up and become a mother and understand you. So don't cry yet. She will understand you. But you see the selfish parts, the parts where say the papa won't actually make an effort, but you they block him because you are pained.
You go remember too.
He had side chick. She go use that and blame you. But the part of the man being wicked to you, I assure you, no matter how much your daughter and you fight, she knows and she understands you as a mother. She understands that you had to leave. No matter how much she cried for her father, she understands that you had to leave. That is why it's good that after you've gone, still work towards having a good relationship. Sometimes, even when the man no agree, it's good that you put the step forward so that the father go disappoint her, say, in they come. May she cry, mourn her own father-daughter relationship on her own. Because if she find out that you are the one, even if you are protecting her emotion, she not go forgive you. Oh.
Make it be seen that the man himself damaged the relationship with the daughter. Let it
understand?
not be you. Let the man do it by himself.
Yeah. Because I've seen, and this thing I'm telling you, until I start speaking more about this type of things to like my male friends, now I know say, sometimes then they fear. I really want to be in my daughter's life. Anytime I go, my wife, they shout, they do. I use code name beg you. Now you when offend. He didn't offend his daughter. Shifts, Madam Cynthia. Shifts, make it look picking. I use code name beg you. Your nanny can escort. Shift, let him. That is when it means what it means for you to be done with somebody. You feel nothing saying they can't look in Peking. You just carry Peking, give them. You feel nothing. Because that will move back and forth, show say you still there in love.
Exactly.
That will move back. Don't come to YouTube and make noise. That will move back and forth. See the YouTube, TikTok, anywhere. Don't do back and forth. Any back and forth I hear, I know say, hey, this one's still there in love now.
This one's still there. Now make me the suspect and if he go back because we not reach that point.
If your mind is not there, please allow them. Somebody said, and when he kills those kids from beating them, same women like this, will you say, why will you leave a defenseless?
If he's beating the children, then he doesn't. Hey, they come on your children come for there.
You don't reach like that. So why did the foolish woman go to open her leg, not have one kid, have kids with a violent man? Mocha, let's start with that one. Because some of you, they slapped you with your first pregnancy. In fact, then kick the miscarriage, come outside. But because you're a selfish woman, you decided to have more. We are still in the same thing, and I insist that because you are selfish as a person, you say, I won't get more because I won't burn all for one place. Good. Now, simply because you have done that, I am telling you that the father is still the father. Unless you go collect them from sperm bank, their father is still their father. The problem is right now that even if that man is now a violent man, you have successfully damaged those children you brought in because they will never have a loving father relationship. I'm not saying you should carry children back to a violent person, but can we ask why you have children with a violent person? When did the violence start? If we are very truthful, it started from relationship. Now you marry him, you say no.
Exactly. You know, say when
They
they
beat you for first trimester, they do beat me, I do faint. What did you do? I do give him another child. If it's one child and one bag, you feel run far. You decided to have kids.
I see who see signs stay, you see wonders. How you go expect say wonder shall end? Wonder shall never end.
You can have enough emotional bandwidth to successfully mother a single child without feeling that I need to carry her back to her violent father. But when you go get kids, it's some kids. You go born the one way, even if you cut your breast, give. She will tell you she needs to see her father. The same violent father. Do you know what DNA means? DNA. That this wicked bastard where you stand for road go choose. That the children you are going to bring forth are going to be him in percentages. If you go born the one will be your husband, 100%. That same violence. They will expel that child 7 times. Why? Why? Why are we doing this to ourselves? What will people say? What will people say is the reason you born 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now when you leave, you're like, I don't want to, he do beat me. He do beat the children. Where did this beating start? And why did you continue to reproduce? Because we are damaging our next generation because of our own selfish decision. We as women, if we don't accept that we are selfish in our decision, the moment you know say you don't make a mistake, you go first gauge the area. Say, okay, oh, mistake don't happen, but say it don't happen. How will I arrange my life? How will I arrange my life?
Yes,
No
there comes a
child
times where
should see
you recognize
No
and you be
child
like,
should
okay,
see you being beaten. No child. No child should see your husband beating you. And then in the night, you still open your laps. Go born again. When we sit down and want to get this conversation, and I have no one drop of pity, because some of you have exposed your children to beating. That's why my friend did a marriage counseling thing, and she said, I see we are finished. And I called her video call. She said, in the marriage counseling, people don't need to come to the mic. It was like a show. You have to write, your statements in paper. That somebody wrote, I like it when my man beats me. It shows that Ona don't sit down for house. Allow man beat Ona. Your daughters have seen it. Right now, this young girl wrote that she likes it when they beat her. She likes, it's not 1, it's not 2. When they read it out, some people were like, yes, ha, 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 ha. In the audience. Because for some reason, after they beat you finish, tomorrow you and they call them Obim, Odogu, Obim. Hey, Jesus God. I could continue, Sha. Me, I don't have anything to say. Anybody that decides to marry a violent person and decide to bring multiple children for that person, whether or not you finally successfully leave that marriage or you sit down there till and beat you die, know that your children will forever be damaged. If you leave the marriage and be able to raise them, they will still be damaged because they cannot have a loving father relationship because that man is violent. But when you are saying violence, some of you are using the excuse of somebody beating you that he will beat his children. Some people that beat their wife very well, they carry their children play. I don't know where you people went to meet that your body, they attract beating, but for some weird ass reason, these same guys are so about their daughter. They carry their daughter like egg. It's weird. I cannot explain it. Now, so life be. Oh, blessing, please come back. But please, don't misinterpret it. If a man is beating your daughter, in that case, carry pikin. But that doesn't mean they don't beat your daughter. You go give them 7 more children. 7 more children. Hamina's Park say you're calling them out. You're not considering the children. If children hold mic, some mothers will cry. Some mothers, if your daughter should hold mic and you are behind the screen, you will cry. Give the children mic. Don't be in front of them. Give them mic. Let them tell you what they think. I'm doing it for my children. Give the children mic. Give the children mic. Give them mic. Make them tell you what they think. Let them tell you what they believe. Yeah. So the damage can be enormous. It will take a lifetime struggle for them in relationships later. Exactly. I did a video here and I called Sophia out. I said, if you tell Imade that the only man that can love her without any need cannot protect her, the first boy that shows concern, she will carry that whole concern and put on him. The day he breaks her heart, it will pain her more than. It will pain her more than because of money. Because of money. You went to court and you mentioned his late son because you want win case because of money. And I mentioned that if me and Chioma, you will never see my children or our children no go mix. And that is simple and short because that's all life be. You will never, because there are some lines that head then they use cross. If you cross, there are lines that if people cross it and you forgive them, it be like say your chi, they use like you don't have somebody looking after you. There are certain lines. That's why I said they need to slap person 2 times. He do slap me the first time and begged profusely. Okay, Sophia, congrats. Now that you're explaining to me now, make a call a narcissist. It's not possible. Me, I don't used to do those things. So. Because you sat down when they slap you the first time. The second time, they beat you again. The third time, they beat you. Now you're narrating the story on TikTok. You say, surviving a narcissist. What do you mean that? A narcissist you train. You know the way then they train dog. You trained that person. You train the person to know that your whole family, nobody can do anything. You train the person to know that your friends are useless. All your friends' secrets, you carry and give man. All of friends, your friend no get secrets now. You said all your mother's secrets. You said all your father's secrets. Now that you people are having arguments, he's using those same secrets to remind you that you have nobody. That is why it's very dangerous to enter any relationship without having platonic friendships. Now, platonic friendships are good, especially when you trust who you're with. But you see, in this Annie situation, somebody like Tubaba, Annie know that guy is promiscuous. So, minus the fact that she needs friends, she's afraid to have friends because of the person she's in love with. This life not too tough. Some people are, honestly, they will tell you that I have friends, but I need to allow my friend come my house. And you people think this thing is okay. I have friends, but I need to allow my husband see my friends. I beg go. And you'll be wondering, like, is everything okay? Because 1, they don't trust their husband. 2, they don't trust their friends. My husband will hit on my friend. I beg, I no fish out. In this Africa. In this our community. What I'm saying is sounding funny until then go come do 42-part series. Or I go come they surprise. You're surprised. As if it doesn't happen. Somebody came out, a footballer. A footballer. I think he left his wife. Is it Wilfred Ndidi or so? And it's the wife friend that he married. That one self did TikTok. Had to snatch your husband from his girlfriend. Had to collect your friend husband. Look at the people you say I should fight for, women supporting women. Never. Never. Hello, everyone. I think it's important parents instill a strong sense of self-esteem young, for that to be active and not just protect, but to guide their daughters to stay. Very important. Very important. Especially from young. Especially from young. Because if you like, feel bad, use TikTok, shout. After all, this Regina Daniels that finally got to this point, was that the first time? Have bloggers not rumored that she had problem in her marriage before? She agreed and sours. Did she go? She came out and said we are lying. Precious and JFK have been a FFK. They were rumored to have issues. Precious came out and said it's a lie later. Bagay. But high self-esteem and you family, I use God name beg you. I use God name beg you. Let your child be able to depend on you. If a child comes to meet you, I was gonna talk about it on a different video. I was watching a video. It was so sad because honestly, I would do this as a different video. I said I miss the old YouTube, right? Where there was collaboration and people were sharing, because it just seems like in such a short time, life has happened to so many people. And I can't even hold water. Like, I don't feel nowhere to hold. This one is going through, like, everybody's going through something. And it's like, oh my God, what's going on? What's going on? But because the vibe is not the same, it's like, what really happened? Somebody was talking about the situation she was in. And then she made a statement that it's not helping that my parents are not talking to me. Parents. Because of man. Because of somebody else's son. You're not talking to your daughter. I don't understand. because of what community will say. You're not talking to your own child. People should dress back first. Dress back. I don't understand. Because some of now, you were going to have children. I use God's name to beg you. I use God's name to beg you on no accounts, so that you are not surprised whether you have boys or girls. Raise your children well. So if ever your child comes to meet you that see how the marriage is going, marriage need to go again. The answer is okay. And shut up your mouth. It's okay. Because if you are involved enough, before your daughter go tell you say her marriage don't spoil, you go don't know. Not because you are pestering her, but because you know your daughter. Before your son go tell you, say, see what they go through, you don't know. Not because you're pestering the child and pestering their spouse, but because you know your child. Be involved. You say people will not be involved. Be involved. They say you will not be involved. Now your daughter is facing in-laws that are attacking her. Husband that is attacking. And then she say, oh, her marriage is over. She wants to, be on her own. And you as the parent, you're refusing to speak with her. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. When I watch the whole video was sad because, of course, when she was married, that was one of the, like, I really loved her entire series and all of that. So when the whole thing happened like that, I felt a type of way. I was like, hi God, now wow, how we go do? But okay, thank God, because I in previous video I don't think she mentioned anything about the parents until that video where she said the parents are not talking to her. I felt so sad. What are we doing now as parents? Is this same selfishness? You're selfish. Your daughter is hurting. You're thinking of your own title in church. You're thinking of the village people. It's selfishness. Think of your children. And not just think of them now that they are small and you're having issues. Think of them when they grow up and they get married and have their own, families. Think of them. I'm telling you, Catherine, you're here. Catherine, say like Lot's wife. Some women can't stop looking back. My dear, beating is love. If my friend didn't say this thing, and a lot of people, I don't know if anybody here has heard that kind of thing. Yes, there are people that their picture of love is beating. Their picture of love, because maybe growing up, they saw their father beating their mother, and later the mother and the father are forming love. So they feel like beating comes with the territory. So right now, they go out of their way to provoke. As much as we know that some men are violent, some women they go out of their way to provoke. Beat me now, beat me now, beat me now. It's almost like, what is wrong with you? Somebody has even commented that I broke up with somebody. Why? He doesn't beat me. As he doesn't beat me, it shows that he doesn't love me. Are you people seeing the damage we are raising? Because you are staying in a bad situation. They see the damage they raise. Julie love. Julie. Blessing. I need my panel. Come share. Say we heard the rumor, allegedly. Allegedly. I'm telling you. See, for me, the reason I don't want to go about and be doing different videos, different this is because it's still rumor, And I know that as much as there's YouTube and there's what we are saying, Moku first wait a little. Moku first wait a little. It's plus, of course, I've not posted in a long time, and I felt like it would be rude for me to just do a video and just keep it moving. I felt like my first video should be like a live stream where we get to talk about, like, beyond the whole whether or not she should go back, the person of Annie. What will motivate somebody like that to go back even after all these things that have happened? Because the truth is, I don't know many things, but Tuface's next album, if Annie should take him back, that album now shut down. That album. Who remembers when he sang Rainbow, when they broke up? Do you know how many times these people have broken up? If you don't know the song, it's called Rainbow, featuring T-Pain or so, by Tuface. Go hear lyrics. Lyrics, they cry. Even the girl he used for the video was like a double danga, double ganga, sorry. My accent. Ijaw people lose me and let me go. It was a double double ganga. Double ganga to like Annie. She looks so much like Annie. So much like Annie. She should not go. That's the prayer. But if she does, that's why I did this video. I believe that we should understand. Understand, not because this is beyond Stockholm syndrome. Stockholm syndrome is normal. Like he is the one pushing to, come back, right? In her case now, minus that, I feel like Annie did not get closure in her mind. So even if she doesn't go back, like it will not be like before, but she still just wants a form of closure. The second part is that it doesn't really help when society, his friends and his family are not necessarily contented or happy in his current state, right? They are always acting like they need to rescue him, they need to save him. Imagine if Tuface married somebody and everything is handy-dandy. It will help with Annie's healing better than this one that today Idibia is like this. Tomorrow, people are comparing Tuface before and after. They are now almost socially bullying Annie into thinking that, see how Tuface was when he was with Annie. Right now, he's a bunga fish. Right now, he's a this. On the other hand, people are like, oh, happy for Annie. She has left. While it seems okay, but you know that we live in a society where people will always tell you, don't follow social media. All those people telling you to leave your husband, they are in their husband's house. Don't follow social media. All those people telling you to leave your husband, they are the ones that will go and be robbing Two-Face tomorrow. Because the truth is, it's not helpful when we as women, we are here helping other women. Then Two-Face go club, some of now, akuna. Ashawo people, you gonna be touching him, gonna be touching him. Jesus say, what is this? Like, hey, Davido do pregnant this one. Davido do pregnant. Davido go pass which day? He was passing one thing. One girl wanted to touch his hand in a seductive way. A shame for you. If I am Chioma, I will not do this. If I am Chioma, what? Come on, go sit down. If you be Chioma, if I am Chioma, if I hear, so that he go come marry who? Somebody that he has no history with. That's why Tuface had gone back to Annie. Not because he cannot find a new girl, but because men are calculative. Then they calculate, or now they do emotional. You see how they're calculating? They know that this is one person that if I pour love, give, she know me reach ground. I am so contented. Because if you go and meet a random ass person, if you pour love to the person, you're still somehow afraid that tomorrow the person might leave you, make fun of you, X or Y or Z. Do you get that kind of thing? So that is why they calculate. If I'm going to be very honest with you, that's why men calculate. They don't want to make a mistake. They are making sure that everything they are doing is step by step. But when he reach our turn, we are doing emotional. Annie, I beg you in the name of God, heal first, oh. Because this your second healing will be very long. I'm not, I try to set myself up so that I don't get disappointed, yeah? But truthfully, Annie, help yourself. It's not even me you want to help. Help yourself and heal, okay? If at all they need to meet up and people want to be on a platonic level, but don't believe that he doesn't remember. Who is hearing that rumor that Tuface says he doesn't remember anything that happened? That personally, I feel that's very insulting. What do you mean you don't remember? Hope it's a lie. What kind of nonsense talk is I don't remember ever divorcing her. I don't remember ever. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Nah, that had better be a joke. No. He remembers very well. I don't want to even think that he doesn't remember. He remembers very well. So please, as a matter of fact, Biko, Annie, help me and debunk this madness. Because, It's not like I'm one of those people that was forcing you. We're just I think I was sad that you were not the one that divorced him, right? I was sad that he got to be the one to announce it. Because for me, the only way I would have believed that you will not go back is if you are the one that pulled the plug, right? Right now, it is so bad that I am afraid that you will go back because you are not the one that pulled the plug. Do you get that kind of thing? I dey fear. Annie, I beg now. Please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Popular commenter say, please, Annie, don't let the rumors be true. This is one story where Nigerians are collectively refusing to believe. We see video, we say na lie. Because the video, of course, wasn't posted on her page. But if you see the way Tuface is looking, he's looking as dry as he currently looks. So, I don't even know what to say. I just got to beg the two of you. I don't know what to say. But please, whatever it is people are doing, I would rather you give yourself space. Even though Tuface, you have delivered yourself from Idibia, please. I know that if you breathe 2 times near Annie, she will forgive you because your bond is something else. It will be stupid of me to even want to quantify the kind of bond the two of you have. The bond between Annie and Tuface is something else. But Tuface, at least for once, don't be selfish. Allow Annie properly heal. Give her space. You know that kind of let her go because you love her. I beg. So that if at all, because you know how this life they funny. On two don't born on our children, whatever it is, you people want to come together in the next 2 years. At least the two of you are coming together as people that have healed. Hi, Nkem, welcome. You people are coming together as people that have healed. You see me, I'm negotiating with Annie and Tuface for my mental health, according to Val. You see, I'm negotiating with Annie and Tuface for my mental health. Please, because no. Whew, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. You see why Tuface's matter is different from May Edochie's matter? Because now there's a very big question on the pregnancy and childbirth for Natasha, right? That adds to the uncertainty. Plus the fact that Annie knows that she has stepkids and she's okay with it. So it's not like she's coming from a spot where she's not okay with that. Unlike me, that right from time she thought it was just her kids. That makes it different. If not pride that he's doing Yul Edochie, he would have wanted to implement that same tactics of oh my God, I didn't know what came over me and the rest of it. But because he was caught up early, and Judy being sharp Judy, she was collecting pregnancy back to back. Because at this point, they both have three children. So even if he says he wants to go back or he wants to leave me, he has three children on both sides. So it's like equal. You get that kind of thing. So he said, I actually want them to come back. Make Ipe need. Oh my God. Who is this person? My God. He said, Asi, you don't watch Polygamist. Funny enough, I've not. I heard a lot of stories around it. I've not though. I heard a lot of stories. I don't know why. Because that's the thing with me. If you people had allowed that movie just act normal, I for feel watch them. Squid Games, Game of Thrones, Polygamies, name anything that people have buzzed, I have not watched it. Because I don't talk the whole story. So there's no, like, I just feel, I don't know. But a lot of people were talking about it, about the Jonasi thing and me watching it. But back then, truly, I was in camp. I was in Fort McMurray when the whole story, the polygamist thing was released, and na so. You say you don't watch because of your mental health. I didn't watch it because the truth is that story happens every day. And being a person that talks about things the way I talk about it is different on YouTube, right? And honestly, we have about 140 people here. I want to really thank you people for understanding the way I talk about things. Why it's important is because I've seen the way people respond to other things, and over the years I've come to the conclusion that I believe that my subscribers just understand me differently. Like, they understand when I'm being very emphatic about certain things. I'm telling a woman straight up, in this society where everybody's women supporting women, I'm telling you straight up to stop being selfish. When you know that the marriage is not working, you have no business having 7 children inside. And this is a topic that women will not touch, because our body, our choice, until you need to carry that pikin, begin they tell me, say you no get money. It's our body, our choice, until somebody did a video, single mother of 8 children on TikTok. 8 children with 8 fathers, I be what? And I'm like, what is wrong with us? You are the carrier. Without you, population don't end. If you close your leg, that's it. Nothing they come outside. No man can carry pregnancy. It's only the woman that is a carrier. Can we be a bit more careful? That's all. These are topics that women are not touching. These are topics that women are not touching. We no one touch them because it will almost seem like I'm siding with the guys. And when even I talk about topics like, okay, now, please, if you know that the guy is a good father, allow him to talk with his, his daughter, allow him to raise his daughter, allow the daughters to, go outing with their father. And somebody said, what if is it until the man beats the daughters? Why are we thinking like this? Then stop having children with these people. Then stop going to marry them every freaking Saturday. Am I not a wedding planner? Every day, then day, God when. On my Instagram, the same you, they come here, they talk another thing. You would think that women will stop getting married. You would think that they will know that they are married to their enemies. No. Half of the people know that this person is cheating. You are sitting there. But now Instagram, now TikTok, now YouTube, now there, Women Liberation Day. What is going on? At least we have daughters that are growing up with lower self-esteem than even us. Then what's the essence? This emancipation of women and the bringing down of patriarchal system, we are raising daughters that will build it back. Mark my words. We want to end patriarchy. The kind way on they raise on our children, now then go build them, come up. Mark them. Patriarchy is going to do a comeback. Mark it now. Mark it somewhere. Mark it. Because of we are so concerned. Like now, somebody will do a YouTube video. The person is teaching other women how to be feminine so that you will attract high ticket men. Abina, is it high ticket? What they call those things? High profile men. Do you know how weird that thing is? You know why it's weird? Because there are certain families you just are married into or have born into, that these high profile men are just every other random Tuesday. Every other random Tuesday. Just be somebody that, like, you want, on the one hand, as much as I want you to be in your feminine energy, somebody high value, God go bless you. That's the word they always use. I'm like, oh my God. As much as you should be in your feminine energy, I always believe that you should be in your feminine energy for the person that makes you feel secure. Because especially when we're talking with Shegun and talking about women being very masculine and this, and I said it's actually the absence of a father figure that makes you want to take up many responsibilities. Because even if a man is to raise a daughter, she doesn't necessarily become strong with strength. She becomes strong in her mind. She becomes a very decisive person. She has the audacity of a man. But her father will raise and spoil her. She might not know certain things. She might know how to change tire before she knows how to boil rice. But that balance is very important. Why? Because you want a situation whereby, if God forbid, sometimes the fact that your parents are in a wonderful relationship does not mean you will get it in marriage. That's the weird part of this life. If, God forbid, she's in a situation whereby she has a lackadaisical person, she can immediately fall into that energy and sort herself out. Not that she will open TikTok and start shouting, because the way her father raised her, her first mindset is solution. That is how men raise children. The first mindset is not to blame. The first mindset is not to delegate. The first mindset is solution. If light goes off, the first mindset is what happened. Where should we go? Who is this person in charge? That is how men think. So if they are raising their daughters, even without using mouth to say, I am raising you like this, just by their action, if the daughter is always looking up to her father, she now starts to act that way. But that doesn't mean that's who she is. Now, when she finds somebody that, just like her father, she's able to be safe with, as much as by action and by thinking. Imagine you're married to somebody, she's soft and tender, light goes off. You and her know that you're like, oh, what's the next thing? And she's like, let's, like, people are operating in a frequency of no blame. When you are there sorting out generator matter, she's standing beside you. Because generator is not a dirty place where princess girls don't go to. It's because when rope or generator rope cuts, she and her father, they used to work on it together. So now both of you are bonding over generator rope and others normal thing. Like, it doesn't even occur to you that she's acting masculine, because it's not a masculine thing. It's just a common sense thing. It's just somebody that you so enjoy. Like when some men are talking about, oh, marry your friend, it's different from when women talk about marry your friend, because men, when they talk about it, they add, my wife is my guy. It's from a deep sense of knowing that I enjoy being around this person. You can be married to somebody that doesn't enjoy being around you. It just they con has. But he go first day with his friends, day with his guys, exhaust himself. So when he comes, he just eats and sleep. But when you be in guy, that is, you both of you are operating on a mental frequency that there is no too much explanation. That is what, now why men need to date their pikin. Like, I use God's name to beg you. I know you people, everybody's team hates men. Men are the cause. Men are the everything. But until the time you people close your laps, I will not believe that bullshit. Because you cannot be hating men. And every time, if I enter antenatal now, everybody push. One they born twins, one they born triplets. Who did you open your leg to? One mouth to say hate men, another mouth to go they hang leg that evening. So until you have decided that all around nobody is going to touch me, that is when I will believe. But now that we are still in good terms with them, a balanced relationship, because that rice, you will learn how to cook it. I assure you, unless you want to be a caterer, forcing your daughter to start learning how to cook by 6, 7, no big deal, rich like that. To catch the whole of, if she's going to be in boarding school or the rest, waiting you want to use those things to. It's not that deep. She will learn it. She will learn it. As long as she's not lazy, she will learn it. Those are little things. Focus on things that cannot be touched. Self-esteem. You, the father, the way you talk to your daughters, you build their self-esteem. You build their self-esteem. Because right now, everybody's like, oh, I'm the prize. My mommy say I'm the prize. I like it for you, but hope say say that the way they tell your daughter say she be the prize is the way me I'm telling my son that he's the prize. Because prize go jam prize. Yes, prize go jam prize. And my child is not going to come to this world and pay for the sins of men before him. Never, ever. Let me just state it. Never, ever. Try other people's children. The one when I'm born, the one that Asi gave birth to, is not going to come and pay for the inadequacies of another person's father. It's not possible. If I get daughter, my daughter is not paying for the inadequacies of somebody's mother. That is how I want you to think. Because by the time you know that, you will not raise your child with bitterness. You will not raise your child and purposely hold that child from their father. Because you think say they teach papa lesson because you want house for Banana Island, Sophia. Other people, they release Pekin, make it get, memories with their father. You are there forming, I'm the best mother ever. So that when that child will date and live her life, you will not be an Obanje mother that is always hovering around her. Allow your child to be independent. No matter how much I love my son, we're discussing it one day and somebody was like, why do you insist that he goes to boarding school? I said, because I have to release him. It is necessary for me to release him for his own good and for my own good. because of everything I went through to give birth to him. It is important. I insist that he's independent. I insist that he learns it early. Is it go sweet me? No. I'm sure it was hard for my parents as well when they were sending me to boarding. But these are things that you insist on because the world is wicked. These children need to stand on their own. If anything, God forbid, should happen to a parent, a child must stand on their own. Mentally, they should have enough mental bandwidth that even though you are not with them, like when they come to Canada or come to a different country, they're able to make right decisions. If in your life peer pressure does not affect you, you don't know what God has done for you. And it still comes from emotional bandwidth. Peer pressure does not affect you. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment because okay, it's a YouTuber followers. It's quite different from other platforms. I agree. Somebody said, I told my husband that if Jonas didn't end up with bad consequences, by now all men will be hyping him up. All men are quiet about the movie. Yeah, I heard the Jonasy guy, right? He died, he had HIV or something like that, which is normal because we are seeing a lot of HIV records. The only bad part about it is when you as a woman, you know your husband cheats and you're still there. I know that you're there because you don't have money, you have kids, and you understand that you are probably a last born, so you cannot raise children. He's also a good father. But to just be praying that you don't get HIV, right? If your husband is not somebody that will go and take tests periodically, I pray that you are taking tests periodically. Do you get that? Kind of like many people are complaining about all sorts of STIs and the rest. It's not easy, especially when you know that you want to still be in the marriage. Just be careful. I use God's name, beg you. Be careful because it doesn't pay. Imagine innocent mother, you didn't cheat, nothing. Somebody come and infect you with HIV before you know you reach AIDS, before you know the person pass. It's not right now. My friend was telling me about a man that got very sick and had HIV in her office. And it was later found that the wife found out and she was taking her drugs, but the man was not taking. And at the point where he got to find out, his blood count or whatever was so low that the drugs would not have done anything. And that's really bad. Like, if not anything, why don't we just close her? Like, what is there? Fidelity. What is there inside fidelity? Some of you think it's a thing of pride that you're having different girlfriends. And because some of you una too like money, one of the reasons why I'm happy to move back to Nigeria as at when I get my passport and the rest is because I want to go back into schools and both from my village and around Port Harcourt. And I want to invite my friends for us to talk to girls. This is not even enough. We need to go and speak with girls. If you continuously carry your Gucci bag, your Fendi bag on TikTok, you did not tell them the process, the late nights, the jobs, the things, the savings that had to bring about the bag. A young girl is thinking that I need that bag. At 16 or 21, what are you gunning for Hermes bag for? Your frontal lobe is not even fully formed. Why are you thinking private jets? And we are surprised that our young girls are going after Yahoo boys. We are surprised. We have glamorized wealth to the point where people are just doing, I need to go for vacation. Vacation of what? What have you achieved that you're going for vacation? Why are you going out? Now I'm going to ask a question. If that place you're going to, nobody is going to see your picture, will you still go? Before you buy that bag, imagine a world where you will not have a picture of that bag. Nobody will see the bag. Will you still buy? Imagine a world where you see this Maldives that you carry your last card. Instead of buying land as a small girl, you carry your last card, say you want to do Maldives. Imagine a world where you will not have any picture of the Maldives from airport down, the whole picture corrupt. Will you still go? That is what you should ask yourself. If this thing I'm doing, if I can go to US and come back and not have one picture that I posted, that's when you know that you truly went to US, you enjoyed yourself. You didn't post anything. I'm not saying that you must not post. I'm just saying that you did not do anything. That's when you know. Oh yeah. Guys, let me know your thoughts. So, oh yes, Inkem, thank you for reminding me. High tickets, myself. It's high value, man. Oh, Tola, we missed you too. I missed this thing. I swear. That's why I believe that I prefer the live stream as a way to come back than to just do a short video, because I would have just been blabbing left, right, and center. But I like live streams because I can express myself and all. You say, yes, the way Danielle Edochie is partly because her dad was around till she grew up, even after the man messed up. She's not exactly. No, I see. Yul was there till, imagine your father doing what he's doing. I feel like low key, the other part is just because it was on social media. There are many girls that their parents did all that, but it wasn't on social media. So there was no, she's not just fighting what the father did to the mother. She's fighting the whole public disgrace of it all. Do you understand? The whole public disgrace of it all. So she's fighting that. At the end of the day, man, that makes it tougher for her. Do you get that? Makes it tougher for her, but she was already grown. And this is where that thing Shegun said comes into play. When a lady, especially the first daughter, as the Ada, she's carrying more now because she started thinking of how to make money. And she said, because I need to pay for my bills, I need to sit up. Immediately, she went from princess, Ada Daddy, to thinking like a man. She had to go into business. She had to start selling courses. She had to start doing content very serious. Now, na go first make person masculine. Now, na go first shock, say person masculine. You are not present now for your daughter. You are shocked tomorrow when we are having more women that can solve their problem. She is able to solve her problem because the father has decided that in his big old age, he wants to start messing around. But if the father was there, even if the mother doesn't want to bring money, the father will pet her. Because I told you people, Danielle didn't have a picture of her mother on her social media. Before she and her father. That one Nari Ada Daddy. That is why I said, even if May on her own, she don't see sign for the marriage, it is the daughter that was blindsided the most. And I beg you, forget all these things. Your daughter will still love you. But you see the betrayal, the hurt, the pain, it go still there. She can still greet you, but she's greeting you like, well done, sir. Is that one relationship? When he did the video with Honest Bunch podcast, and he was saying, oh, I talked to my daughter. Yeah, I did. Is that one greeting? When I went for court proceedings, I saw my daughter. When you went for court proceedings, need a shame. What kind of nonsense talk is that? God, I beg you. I don't see. I've said my own. You know me, the way I used to talk my own is left. Be involved, though. Be involved or don't have a daughter. Like you see Tonto now. Why Tonto's case is different? Because Tonto had a boy. From 0 to 1, from 0 to 10, I can assure you that boy didn't miss his father. But you see, by the time he got to 10, he needs to be around his father. And you see how God they do his own things. At that time, he feels like the gap where the father left, he was like the father in the house, right? He understood his emotional side. Why people feel like, oh, women cannot raise boys? Say, Layo, 0 to 10, you will raise a more emotionally aware boy. Not the one that you will have 1 boy and 4 girls and you force all your 4 daughters to take care of your 1 son. Not those women. I'm not talking to you people. I'm talking about the people that will cool down and raise 1 child. That child is able to talk to you, is able to cry, is able to still express himself, is able to understand and navigate his emotion. Nobody's telling him, be a man, be a man, be a man. So even though you're in a loving relationship and you are there, and your husband is always, when your son wants to cry, it's like, be a man, be a man. Please, as a mother, you also have to be there to tell him, no, allow him to cry. Like, allow him express. He's a young boy. At this point, he's full of emotions, right? Allow him express it without drowsing it. But by the time he gets to 10, he now wants to navigate it in such a way that he is not blowing up in public. That's where the father figure comes in. Now, why Tonto matter sharp for her? You can hate Tonto all you want. It is from 10 that Churchill needs to be there. As a matter of whatever, he should have been there from the beginning. But I'm only saying that mental capacity wise, from 10, he's okay. Unlike Auntie Sophia, From 0 to 10, in fact, the moment a daughter is born, the air that she breathes is her father. Now, dear God, you catch us as women. You see the air that she breathes. Now, her father. You can marry Dracula, and she go still dey cry, say she need her papa. I swear to God, I swear to, like, these girls, you can literally marry Jonasi, according to the South African movie, and the girl will say she needs her father. You will be like, talk to single mothers that have daughters. It's almost like madness. Sometimes these men are disappointing their daughters, but the daughter cannot even phantom that her father will disappoint her. Instead, she go blame the mama. You're the one that didn't want me to see dad. You always talk bad about dad. You go come dey cry, say, God, please, it's not me. Daughters, if you want to be like Adesica, please pray, let God not give you a girl. If not, she will humble you. She will humble you. You see that nonsense people are typing? She will humble you. If you like, go and collect 17 shifts. When you finish, she'll tell you that she wants to see her father. Because there's this thing there's this void that will always be there. There's this void that will always be there that only her father can feel. And it's weird. It's just weird. Many girls, ladies, they know that my father was not a good husband, but he was a good father. Those kind of things. Ladies, they know. As per husband, you know, try. But for father, now my father be that. That's why they say be careful, but nobody they know finish, right? I'm not blaming you if you get into a bad situation or whatever. But please, this is beyond what your marriage counselor will say. It's ASI telling you that just allow the girls to the day near their papa. Do you get that kind of thing? If court tell you say 2 days and the guy wants like 4 days or 3 days, use mediator and give him more days as far as his daughters. As far as you didn't go and marry a PDF file. As far as you didn't go and marry somebody that is blessing, welcome back. It be like say you go eat Gary.
I network. I just go basement. And you say once you don't enter basement, everything will just disappear.
Not disappear. My dear, I say as far as the father is not somebody that is a PDF file, Allah. It also helps you because there's a young lady that, Canada, if marriage scatter for abroad, they pieces, they melt. It's not even scattering, it's melting.
The pieces.
It's weird. It's
I
just
know one way
weird.
husband they beat now, they find way to come out, but her papers is connected to the man with the children. So there's a whole lot of dynamics there.
Oh boy, like it be like, no, abroad is weird. In that case, this one, in this case, then is very bad, but they have like a daughter in between them. And I was talking with a friend, and I said, of everything, I know say from the stories that are going around, the situation is bad. However, for when would they see them? Do you get? He's not a bad father. Now those kind of fathers where, it's one thing to have a father. It's another thing to have a father that can take care of a baby. That is, if he carry his own small baby by himself, know waiting to do for her, know how to change diaper, know how to give her food. That kind of father. I say, well, as much as woman to woman, I understand her hurt and her pain and everything. She should allow this guy to be seeing this girl often, so that she can heal. Not because he did not offend her the way he did, but so that she can heal. Because the only way to heal yourself sometimes, now to do things where be say, even you yourself, you know want, but you are so healed that you put your daughter's happiness above your own. You are so healed that you put your daughter's smile above your own. You are not happy, oh. Now my friend can ask me, say, what of the guy? What if he go bring? I can say, this is where the dynamic becomes different. You as the guy, if the whole thing dabaru like this when the baby is a baby, marriage no be achievement reach for you to go remarry you. I'm being very honest. If you as a guy can just date, hide your girlfriend in a far place, but be very involved in that your child, you will raise a child that she need to tell you, say her parents no dey together for you to believe. That is because I have watched a TikTok of children of affairs or children that are abandoned. You see, situation now, mother and father go divorce, mama remarry, papa remarry. This pikin for middle con dey float. This new husband does not want to see the mother's son. This new wife does not want to see the father's son. Like, the child is now floating. Before you know, you send to grandmother, send to Jesus God. Let us stop that nonsense immediately. This, when I watch that TikTok or affair babies, blessing, it be like say you need to go watch that TikTok. I don't even know why I no save them. Children of affairs. One said, now he's
I
born
never
out
watch
of
them.
two. It just random. You know how TikTok they do now. My mom was married, my dad was married. They now met in the office and now had me. So now affair baby. Do you get? As they come born am, the mama husband forgive her, but say
They
she no
will.
wan see the pikin. The papa wife forgive am, but say he no wan see the pikin. That's how they carry the child to stay with the grandmother.
Grandmother.
But right now, he has siblings, but the siblings don't want anything to do with him because now he's small pass. So everybody they look and like the reason that their parents had an issue in 1940, those kind of things. So he has older siblings that want nothing to do with him from both sides. And even the younger ones don't even add him for anything. This boy, as he talk, he sound damaged. Even when you want to visit the father say, no, why you coming? Let me just send you money. It be like, say, then they push her. Oh, we're gonna continue, yeah? Continue. When I tell you now, you say, my body, my choice. I don't get strength. Be careful, oh. Oh, Vicky says, oh my God, now yeah, they're definitely in love. Oh, Vicky, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't say. You don't say. I owe you people an apology. Walk on to press my neck. And you know, bold of us, according to that meme, say bold of you to be tired at the job that you pray to God for. So I don't want to complain. Bold of you to complain about the job you prayed to God for. So no one complains. So I just put on my phone and saw caption. Sharp, I touch am, gist never finish. Hey, thank you so much. Yes, so father-daughter validation is very crucial for confidence and self-esteem. Confident. Imagine a daughter that the papa say, you look so beautiful. One random ass rubbish boy say, you don't even look fine.
Fine like
Again,
that.
tell you, my daddy said I look beautiful. Where you think he comes from? The mother can say, oh, princess, your dress is fine. They say, thank you. She go brush the mama pass. Daddy, what do you think? Because that your own is echo. Make her father tell her. Have you not seen daughters like that? You say you carry the daughter, you want full custody. Good morning. You tell her cloth is fine. She say, give me phone. I want to call my father. She sets the camera. She move back. She do spin. Make her father 5,000 miles away. Tell her, say her cloth fine before she accepts. Oh, carry that girl and go and drop with the man once. It is good for her own mind. And you as man, if you know that you're a nonchalant, random ass person, don't have a daughter. Because the moment you have daughter, you cannot remarry. Help me and just have one random girlfriend, but help me and not remarry till that girl enter maybe secondary school and college. In fact, just wait. Because the difference is clear. I'm not saying stepmothers are bad. I'm only saying that even when you are present as a man with a stepmother, your daughter can have daddy issues because she just feels like she doesn't have you to herself. Some people, happy home with their mother, the mother is seeing that the daughter is taking. That's why all this trend of second wife, abi side chick, when women are calling their daughter side chick, the mother is seeing that the daughter comes and she takes that attention. Imagine now you go get person when a stranger, saying a stepmother. The daughter will have daddy issues. You are present, or you are convincing me in the comments. I see I'm present. I'm always there for my daughter, but you have a second wife. That girl will still get daddy issues because she's looking for the person that will prioritize her. She will be looking for the person that will prioritize her. I'm not saying that you as the man, you don't deserve happiness, but you born girl. That's all I'm saying. You born girl. That's all. The answer to the question is that you gave birth to a girl. So therefore, you have to.
Annie Idibia came for me a full home now. Papa day, mama day now.
Now they
Why
talk
did
now.
she enter here?
The thing is, that's what we're saying with Shegun, right? It's not the presence of parents, because some parents are in bad relationship, but they are together. Then they count decade, 40 years, 30 years. Inside that 30 years, children know say maybe now only 3 years now not happy, but now just they count scores, right? It's not even the presence of both parents. Let me not say that would be the only indicator of your child. That's why I'm also saying that for those of you that are probably separated, if you know that the man is an involved father, be taking the child there, because even in that bad state, that child can still have a good relationship. Like the child can still have good self-esteem if she has unrestricted access to her father. Because some men are in loving relation, but because they become lazy when the wife is there. Let's use that word. Many men are lazy in raising children because they believe it's the woman's job. So you did the house as papa, but you are lazy. Go and meet your mother. I sent her money. Go and meet your mother. I sent her money. That child will still have daddy issues because you are present, but you're not involved. You are present, but you're not involved. You just did there. Your pikin never follow you gist before. Everything, as you come, you are Dracula. Everybody run away. That's why it's for somebody to say, oh, the both parents are there. Why did she still turn out like this? In what capacity were the both parents there?
True.
In what capacity? If not, why 15-year-old girl go begin the date person?
Something years old.
You they drop out of school. May my papa no beats, don't be silly. Come on for your body. Even if he is not in the university, there is a way you raise your child. You don't need to be with the child from far. The child they fear. There are certain decisions till now at my big age I cannot take because I'm afraid of my father. He will not beat me, but the way they train me, they no born me where to do it. No verse. They no born me where to do it. Thank you. Just the self-esteem. I can sit with people that are drinking. I will not drink. I don't drink. I don't not be say they miss out on anything. No. But you see that peer pressure. My father literally back then used to say, I don't do friends. Don't have any friend. You know that extreme of don't have friends. That doesn't mean I didn't have friends. It just meant that I had friends that were not, even from secondary school, primary school. I will not say I was attached to friends. Because like men, they don't know how to, they're very emphatic. My dad is very emphatic. He said, it's not when you have friends and the friends say, I want to go and use the toilet, you escort. He uses that particular example, right? What he's trying to do is that you're not tied to peer pressure to the point where one person won't go peace. The 7 of you go peace. Do you get that? That is how it starts for girls. Click things. He did it so that if the person is your friend, the person should be able to understand that, oh, you want to use yourself. No, wala now. Go are they here?
Who are they?
It now informs you as a daughter for somebody to come and tell you, I don't want to be your friend again. In your mind, you'll be like, my papa said, even say, man, no get friends. Not like, it's almost like it's nothing to me. And then you're in your mind, you become yourself before you begin to burden a friend with attachment. Because what you are missing from home, you go and burden a friend. If that friend now mistakenly talk to another friend, you feel left out. That's why I say even position in the family in terms of position as the child is important if the father is not present. But if the father is present, the position not really matter like that. Why? Because the way men raise their children, whether or not you be first, second, or third, then feel raise all of them like boys. Then go raise like the way men will raise their daughters. Even you as the last born, if now your papa raise you, you're not going to do all those last born things. So you go there very sharp mentally. You will be so sharp mentally. But if it's your mother, last born, before you, it's not, I cannot do this. Your mother will say, oh yeah, first one, go and carry her. The second one, go and wash her bum up. Like mothers delegate their raising because they need space, right? And because they feel like they're training the first child. But a father will not tell. It's very hard. Yourself, look up. Before papa go say, you the first daughter, go and take care of he will say, bring the baby for me. He will still be calling that his first daughter, hey, baby, Ada, with all those endearing names. So the first daughter does not mature so fast and not have a childhood. He get men with a thing different. Now you are telling me that they will go and beat the daughters. Is it everybody? Sometimes social media will make you be projecting and you paint everybody black. Forgetting say you say go born boy. Are you trying to tell me that your son will enter this world and be carrying the cross that he did not bear, things that he did not do, things he no do, me I go suffer raise this boy, and they try let me know say because of the inadequacies of men before him. Even his father's mistake is not his mistake. I don't care. Even is I don't care. Lie. My child is different. When we start raising boys that we are raising them to defend themselves. That is the next generation of guys. They are coming up, and we are raising them to defend themselves. Defend why you are not a narcissist. The person never do you anything, but the person need to defend. It will flip. When he flip, he go bad. And that's all I can say. We need each other. When he flip, I'm not saying that there are no bad people. There are bad people. That's where parents come in. Your daughter is crying to you that her husband beat her up. You are asking, I want to hear from the husband. If you are in this live stream today, now God bring you. I don't want to ever hear that nonsense from your mouth, whether you're a man or you're a woman. Your daughter comes to your house. They don't beat her black and blue. You say you want to hear from the man. Okay. Oh. Like, I need you people to marinate what I just said. Oh. Your daughter that you gave birth to comes with scars on her body. And you say you want to hear from the husband's side of the story. Okay. That's all I can say. I'm not going to teach you how to raise your pikin. So it's true. My husband, my daughter and my husband are best pals. My spoil. Exactly. This is how what he now does, adorable. Your son will be more emotionally aware. I know that many women hate mommy's boy, quote unquote. But it's not all mommy's boys. There are some mommy's boys that if now they raise children, you have 4 girls. You now make the 4 girls suffer for the one brother. You are raising a bad mommy's boy, right? But there are some that you're raising a well-rounded son. He prefers to be with his mother in the kitchen, helping out, and he's more emotionally aware. If you are sick as his mother, he knows, Mommy, are you okay? Mommy, should I bring you water? You are raising a boy with an emotional bandwidth. And the only prayer we can pray that he meets a lady that understands. Not be the one way go come, make and begin raise up walls, right? And all those type of things. And also that he doesn't meet bad friends that make him seem like he's a woman rapper, when actually he's perfect. The daughter now with the husband, she understands how her father's mood is. Daddy, did you have a good day in office? She's learning emotional maturity, that if her father is frowning, her first thought is not, Daddy, are you angry with me? Her first thought is, Daddy, did you have a bad day in the office? Because she's close to her father. That kind of girl no go marry tomorrow, husband they frown. She say, what did I do now? Why are you frowning? She's not internalizing his expression, because God forbid, no be she cause him. She understands that probably it's office, probably it's outside. It cannot be me. Because my father used to frown, and I think that probably it's external forces. Are you tired? Are you this? Would you like something to eat? Because she's close to her father. He gets things, then they learn. They need to write down for book. That is children are smart, oh. But by the time these 2 children, they now come and expose them to social media. One person they think go left, one person they think go right. That's why they say no matter how much you raise a child, then what in peer pressure go do. Pray that your child doesn't fall victim to peer pressure. Just pray. So eventually, the silly Jonasi had a daughter out of wedlock that was craving her father's attention and validation upon the guy now. For real? I've not watched this thing, no. I've not watched this.
Don't watch it. Don't watch it. Please don't watch it. They go arrest you. You go vex. You go vex. You go vex. And then I got to the 3rd episode and I was like, wait till be this. Where to be this?
Are you serious? Somebody also told me, like, and when my friend was telling me, she was like, no, Asi, no, if you watch that thing. That's why I was like, I feel like everybody was just discouraging me from watching it.
No watch them. No watch them.
Yeah.
And truly, everything in that series just showed that the mother, the women that surrounded the wife, everybody just enabled the man. It takes me back to one of your sessions that you did where you say a woman and they do woman. Because if you watch that, you go not saying a woman and they do woman indeed.
Because the person that first put me on was like, Asi, watch this thing and do a video on it. The one person say, lie. Asi go the shaft for person head. I was like, what did I do?
You go vex. You go.
Hey, I said, is it that bad? She said, no, this one not gonna be video. You go do live stream, you go to scream.
It's bad.
What? How bad was it? Can you imagine? Somebody say like Baba
It's-
Ijesha. You
Baba
see why
Ijesha,
I did
they
not do
learn
that
walk.
video that time?
It's
You see why I did not
bad.
do when that I did walk too. I did walk when that Baba Ijesha thing come. Somebody sent me a DM and the person wrote, Asi, it's like God told you to do this series that you were doing because when you said that no matter how bad somebody is, one of our sisters
Go theater.
somebody look child molester wearing white. I told you people that it's not finance that is making somebody to stay in bad marriage because that woman has money. She get money. So what is our excuse? I came out, I drag waiting that they call Sandra. Because if at all you are intelligent, you cannot tell me that you want to pepper your husband by sleeping with you. Look how nonsense behavior be that. So then they catch you, they continue. You are coming to give me story that first pregnancy, he stayed with Agatha Amata, Abina, Mbonga Amata. And you sat down there and had the second pregnancy as somebody that's intelligent, that has money. You see that it's not money that is our problem as women. Who no get sense, no get sense. Chike even carry you put for window. They sing song. As he carry you for window the first time, maybe you go tell Frank, may come for your house. No, you decided to fully. So do you know how debasing it is? Like, yeah, come on. They make, even the ones that are supposed to be smart, they make person shame. Okay, like, do you know? I need to understand. If you know who CEO Lumini is in fashion, oh, that woman has money. Her designs are exquisite. I know, say maybe like, in terms of education, I don't think she's very literate because this her decision now expose her level of illiteracy. However, financially she's good, right? She has a daughter. Blessing. She married somebody that molested a girl.
You know, say sometimes when it comes to love, people brain they leave the group chat.
Jesus. Now, that's why I will not join them and call that person narcissist now. Because by the time you go cry, give me, I not go do video. You go, they say, Asi, react. I say, if I react, you go cry. If I open my mouth, you cry. So there's no point. When you go come out tomorrow, come tell me, say, so 32-part series of I survive my narcissist, I go, they laugh. Because all of us know. Now you know, you say they in love. When you finish, go house. But I say, my dad and I have the best bond. He gave me the kind of confidence not to take nonsense. I'm telling you, I feel like all those people that used to do all this podcasting, invite people where Papa been there fully. Invite people where Papa no day. Make them just discuss. And there's a confidence that nobody can touch. Like, you say, if you don't know, say you they exude that confidence. So, like, if you watch this video and probably you're in this kind of shoe, you'll be like, maybe that's why I do things the way I do things. Person when no say her papa get her back, the way she they take decision is different from somebody that knows that the family from her father down, her father, especially father. Imagine you're in an abusive relationship and you know that your father doesn't have your back. You go sit down there. But if you know your father has your back, maybe person slap you once. Next thing you go hear, I will call my daddy for you. No be so. Next thing you will hear, let me call my daddy. Let me call my... Do you know the kind of pride that will fill your heart as a man, as a father, even as a mother? That's wherever your daughter is, she trusts her father. Tireless, she go call her papa. This one, like, as a woman, you're supposed to tap your shoulder, say you choose where. Go tap your shoulder, say you choose where. That dependency on her first love. Then you now, you can't deprive the girl because he diverse. Because he dated your best friend. That's the reason now you don't want your daughter to see your husband nice because he broke your heart and date your best. If I slap you, allow her to see her father. You don't need to see your best friend. Come, I will take care of that nonsense. It's still her dad. There's really nothing we can do about it. You, the father, simply because the mother allows her to come to you, doesn't mean you should expose her to that your stupid side chick. I don't want to see that girl near the innocent girl. Have a simple relationship with your daughter. That's why people with stepmothers, there are some that have good memories, some have bad. Not because the stepmother in the public was wicked, but because there's this underlying hostility. You get, as women, they hide hostility. Papa ne they even know. Say the stepmother, you get her, she dey eye her daughter when in turning back. But you're like, oh, your stepmother has been asking of you every time. She's always saying, come and visit us. She's always so nice. She wants to be around you. Now lie you. That's all I can say. If you like, carry your children, go they play. Even Jonas make the video shock. Yaba was asked why she allowed her ex to walk her daughter down the aisle. She answered she wanted to break generational curse and did not want her daughter to suffer what she suffered. Very important. I feel like for Yabo, minus even this question, it is the fact that Iyabo had moved on. Do you understand? That's why I beg women, move on. When you move on and you're truly happy, now you go, they send message, give the guy, say your daughter won't marry you, see you, because you have no feelings. That is your feelings. It's not that you don't have feelings as a human being. It's just that you're not hot. You're not pained. You're not, everything just they happen. You just they cloud. That's when myself and Blessing were discussing that some women, most women, in fact, before they leave you, they have left you in the marriage. They have mourned the marriage. By the time they are leaving, there's no feelings. There's no hurt. There's no annoyance. Then just don't go. Because now only the empty body that was there. And those are the kind of marriages that husbands will be like, hey, divorce came out of nowhere. Oh, Ikboliko, it came out of nowhere. You didn't know. You say it just happened. It just happened as what? Please, the first sign to show that you are truly healed, this type of thing no be content. Oh, you want to see your dad? Okay, fine. You can call him. Sometimes now you go, they remind your daughter. It's Father's Day, call your father. Why? Because you are trying to break generational curse. It's nothing to you if your daughter is talking to her father on the phone and laughing. Because you are healed. Because you did not make that girl the center of your life. Now, why then they beg you, go get life? You say, no one get life. Now, your daughter, they follow your ex, they laugh. They vex you because for you, she's supposed to be reflecting your bitterness. If they see life, okay, oh. Ever missed you. Now me miss on a pass. It's as you have summarized the new Yoruba movie, Iya. A single mom, after 20 years of raising children alone, they chose to be with their father. Now, life. For real? This thing happens, so I'm telling you people the truth. Collect 17 jobs. Raise them. Don't live your life, yeah? He said, Netflix don't recommend polygamist to me, Taya. No go watch. He said, it shocked me, not be small, even the chieftaincy title. Man, he said, I've unfollowed CEO Lumini. I was so pissed. Don't be pissed. Don't be. I wasn't following her before, but I knew her work. Like, I knew her work. She used to make clothes for the Oni of Ife's, first wife. The wife, not the first, she wasn't first. The main wife that we know, Naomi, right? And she was just good. She's the person that started padded hips now. That padded hips. Now, CEO Lumini starts padded hips. So that is, the padded hips is inside the cloth. Now she started. She was making for Messia Igbe them. Her designs are so, if she cut Ankara for you here, you go fear. She seemed happy. That's why I don't look at social media. Anybody saying, oh, my single life, I am so happy. Please, if you are not happy, it's still okay.
It's okay.
It's still okay. Stop defending this I'm so happy thing because now so now they make
you don't need to prove anything to anybody, and that's the honest
truth. Okay, like there are women that actually love and you will find it and it's okay. That is why I like my babe Ehi. And at the talk and hear everybody they laugh. He na my girl. He believes strongly that she must be in love. Whether you break her heart today, she will be in love tomorrow. Right now, she have left her Cartier $50,000 watch bracelets boyfriend. I give you people before the end of this year, he's in love. If she never been in love already, God I beg. Because the truth is, by the time all is said and done, see her son is in the US. She's paying international school fees. Her daughter is in Canada here, studying to be a nurse. Her last born is very close to the father, right? And I remember telling you people here, woman to woman, say sometimes on a go they begin they lie some kind lie. Hey, the ex was a juju man. It's juju that was doing her in the hospital. And I remember doing the video that was different. And I said, please, unpopular opinion, I don't believe his ex-husband did anything to her. I believe strongly that is the womb. You cannot have your last born 15 years ago. Come one born picking now, and your body will look at you. Do you know what it means? A 15 years gap for picking. Uterus don't close shop. Everybody don't close. Everybody thinks say, oh yeah, prepare for menopause. All of a sudden, you bring pregnancy. Your body will shut down. Your body will be acting foreign. And that is what happened to her. It's not jazz. I know that you want to say, yes, the person can be a traditionalist, but he didn't do that. I remember doing that video. Finally, as she raised the girl, oh my ebubu, oh my ebubu. What did the girl say? I want to see my father. Every day. Up to a point now, if you go to his page, small thing she do, the girl say, when my daddy come? Anytime she's with her father, he say, the moment her daughter see her father, every fly that passed the house till the last cockroach, she go gist everything. It is over for these children. No carry them, go give the man. She will say, daddy, this, everything she'll talk. And that was that was the first time I DM'd her. The first time she took that girl back, I DM'd her. I was like, thank you. God will bless you for this thing. Because the difference was clear. She said, see person where I suffer, like you're there saying, oh, I'm here, betting my baby, doing this for my baby, doing this. And then you feel like she's not close to her dad. But the first meeting, it's like this person is a rib that she didn't miss. She just continued. She flowed. And that's why from then, he started allowing her daughter anytime. See your father, go to your father. Do your father. Your father is here. The man will send all these Mercedes-Benz Sprinter buses. The girl will put herself and her friends. They will go. Why is she not worried that then go traditional her daughter? They will jazz the daughter. You think because the man is wicked to you, spoil. Do you know that some people, they will hate you, but they will like their children? It's weird though. You see this life. Because the way then they see you like ATM. They like the money, but they don't care about the content and the surrounding of the ATM. There are many ATMs you have gone to. You have not checked if it's dusty. The last ATM you went to, did you check if it was dusty? Did you check if the ATM, somebody cleaned it? Did you check if around the waste paper basket is cleared? Not even you didn't check. That's how some men treat their wife, like ATM. They like the content, they like the money. But because they are treating you, the ATM, bad, doesn't mean they don't like money. They like your children, but they don't just like you. Getting to the position where you like yourself enough to say, you know what, I don't need your likeness. And when you take the money, I'm not offended because that's my job. It's fine. Or what 2-9 hold the pikin. If you won't play with your pikin, it's fine. I don't feel, some women, be like say maybe na last born behavior, they do some of them. When you see your husband so close to his daughter, especially if na ex, you go they feel this longing. If it was me, if it was, come out that you're smelling thing. Go and think of how to have a good self-esteem. Allow him to be close to his daughter. That's his child. Allow. Stop thinking because he beat me, he'll beat his child. Otito, you that sat down and received beating and encouraged the narcissist to be pounding you. You will be so surprised if that girl fall down and scrape her knee. This man will go to general hospital. He will go to bone doctor for scrape of knee. The same person that was pounding you in the house. Are you seeing this kind of madness? But you have gone to choose a pounder as your daughter's father. How are we going to navigate your daughter's self-esteem without allowing her be with this pounder of a man? You don't see him. That's just the truth. Truth is painful. Truth is painful. Now that you know that this person is like this, blessing day now, Shebi would they discuss, say, what did you do? You decided that, Asi, my daughter is lonely. She says she need a sibling. You can't born more. You can't born more. Yes, you born the second one again. You say, no, I'm looking for a boy.
A boy.
Person
Now
is
they talk now. Now they talk now. You see signs. You say you want stay. One that's gonna appear, and you say one that's go end. You not go end. You will continue.
It's also women. It's also.
It's us. It's women.
Tell us the
Let's be honest with ourselves. About this thing about men being in in their daughter's side. Even if you see, you get to a point as a young lady, no matter where you come from, you go stop to the blame waiting to happen to you for the past. So as you become that adult, make that intentional choice to fix what needs to be fixed for your future, for your children. Go to therapy, build your hobbies, know yourself, discover yourself first before you begin to attach yourself with other people. Yes, you get low self-esteem. Engage in things that would boost your self-esteem. Love yourself enough so that when you finally say, okay, I want to marry, I want to finally born, you will be a whole person. You're not going to find for external validation to complete your wholeness. You'll be a wholesome mother, a present mother, a full, So if any man come now and say, oh, look at you, there's something wrong with you, your belly is protruding or your eye is too big for your face. Be like, you know what, like, not be everybody get good taste.
Do
If
you
you don't like,
understand?
can they go? If you don't like, can they go? It's not everybody have good taste. I know who I be. I get mirror for house. If you don't like what you see, there's the door. As an adult, you can no longer continue to blame where you come from or what happened to you as small picking as an excuse to what you are intentionally allowing to happen in your life. If the man don't slap you once, okay, I not do again. I come out. Take that time alone, and that is what Annie needs to do. If I were in Annie's shoes, take that time alone. Look within yourself. Say, waiting dey my body. Wey make me think say this man good. Wetin dey my body wey make me allow this thing for this long. After you figure out wetin dey your body, fix it. Focus, pray, may God help you, make you fix them. Have good relationship with friends that would help you, select your friends, choose. Because see, when people start choosing partners, the issue is with the choice. Okay, you when they make the choice. It's not that bad people fool this world though, but you when they choose those bad people. How far you now? What did they saw? You have to start looking within yourself, say, what did they worry my eyes when they make me they choose all these bad people? I don't make this mistake once. Why do I have to continue to stay in the mistake or remain in the mistake? It's okay. It don't happen. What did that happen? Don't happen. I pick myself up. I remove myself from there. I learn from the mistake. It's not going to make sense if you jump from one narcissistic relationship to the other. How far? What are you doing? Are you in Costco sampling all the samples where they? At some point, you go say, okay, I don't test this one. I don't want to test another one. I don't do. I go sit with myself, figure out which part of me I need fixed to be a better version of myself. For not just myself, but also if you have kids, for my children. And you get to that point where even if other people come, they won't still throw away because see, you get where they go abuse you finish, you go be like, oh, I've seen it all. You're not gonna need them to even they show signs and symptoms of abusive tendencies. You will already be able to smell it from a mile away. From their train of thought, from their opinion, from their standpoint, because even Bible can say out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. You go know from waiting you go like this person, they like say you become a very good judge of character because of what you've experienced. And that's what experience like this is meant to make you. Like I tell people, if something bad happens to you and you don't learn anything, it's a waste. The full-on waste because you're meant to learn. You're meant to learn. As this thing don't happen to one need, you own multiple things. You're meant to learn, and not just from your experience, but also other people's experience. Hey, this thing happened, this thing happened, this thing happened. Why it happen? Okay. You study, you learn, you go back to your internal drawing board, which is self-reflection. Women, we know they like doing, but sometimes it could make you sit within yourself and nobody they look. You ask yourself that question. Look within yourself, say, what do I need to fix? Yes, I don't get papa. Okay, what would my father have done for me? Okay, let me see. Do I have to be paying for therapists to walk through all this issue? Oh, voila, won't make money. Let's go to therapy. Let's become better. So that I'm not snapping at my child because my child is looking like a father that hurts me. so that I'm not
Exactly.
like it's a whole lot. But you sit within yourself and you be like, oh yeah, no, well, I would do. It's another way of self-love. It's the highest form of self-love where you look at yourself and say, okay, I will fix myself, not just for the people around me, but for who I want to look back 60 years from now and say I was a good young adult, I was a good middle-aged adult, I was a good old adult. Like, see, one thing I love about our mamas now, like their eye they open. I was in the park the other day, and the lady just looked at me, and she was, you know what she said? She said their parents lied to them. She was married at 18, Italian lady, but now she's old. She was like, as you are young now, take your time, make your money, be good, mind your business. Because if they knew, if they were where we were, they wouldn't have, you know. And then you have men now looking at our mothers endured. So why are the women now are not enduring? Oh God, the women now are not your mothers. Even your mothers now in their old age, if you sit there now in therapy, the thing where you go here, your ear go won't fall, leave your skull. Because they endured silently. So the expectation on two ends is contrasting, and that's why I said, what will Annie? What will she teach her? What is she want to tell her Peking now? Which love advice she won't give her Peking now where her Peking will listen? Tell me. Which love advice? You have a boyfriend, you need which love advice you won't give her when the life you've lived openly in the eye of the entire world? It's not what anybody wants for their love life.
See what Aisha wrote. She said the polygamy said it's just a classic example of a typical African household. Nothing shocked or surprised me. As long as Africans put marriage and money on their head, Jonassis will exist. Period.
Jonassi off my light. Wife number 1, wife number 2, wife number 3.
Period. Why? Because I said it on my channel. I said for a typical African woman, divorce is worse than death. Because when they want to insult somebody, have you ever seen when people insult people? Their insult is, after all, you never marry. After all, you never born. This one way they no marry. You just born, they no marry you. Those insult, women to women, a man will never insult a woman like that. Then go now, women they start that talk. If you're insulting your fellow woman, you will never born, you will never marry, you will man pursue for house, you will know they your husband house, you will know. That is why they will do everything they can to still stay there. It's fantastical. At least you don't do your part. But to the detriment of even your mind, to the point where Blessing just said, some of them, they beat the children too much because that boy is looking like his father, is behaving like his father. Do you know what DNA is? He go behave like your landlord. Are you mad? Will he behave like your landlord? You are coming to tell me that you married a narcissist and you are still explaining that you have 4 children for him. If I slap your face, do you understand that you gave birth to 4 narcissists? That's your contribution to the society now. Now say you don't born 4 of that man where you they complain about. So may my pikin begin they fear you. That's why I don't comment when I see these videos, because the first thing I want to hear is so what you can't do. And Nana have 4 children. Oh Jesus.
It's what happens. See, Jonas's son is going to end up exactly like him. Exactly like him.
But will he not be surprised? Imagine say Jonas's son become pastor. On no go fear.
Science and wonder. Miracles exist.
Funny because it will be like, wait, who born this boy? When we see a child, we're expecting the child to look like the father or the mother. Scientifically, most times with DNA people say, oh, some children even look more like their aunties, their uncles, their grandparents, because of how the DNA match is, right? Take one strand, take one, fine and good. But still, behaviorally, they will behave like either the father or the mother. Now, you insist, you went and you married somebody that there is no way, as a wedding planner, I'm telling you the God's honest truth, there is always a sign. Now, in the cases where the marriages were rushed and there is no sign, the first sign you see is what determines if you are somebody that will close your eye to signs or you will stay. Now, for some people, you can decide that, you know what, I don't already mess up. This bad situation is not physical, it's emotional. So I go day here, but by my mind, I know day here. I will stay here long enough for my child to grow. I will stay here long enough so that I can have financial nets. For those of us we enter blind, you know, get financial backing, nothing. I will stay here so that I will not become a PTK. I will arrange my life in alphabetical order. That is why I say don't be quick to judge women that are in bad situations that have not gone out yet. Some of them are planning. Some of
Now let
them
me
are,
just say, woman go there, she go quiet.
then they
Once you
plan
don't,
and
once
they
they
do.
plan, they strategize, they
Because
quiet.
the ones where be say then just do pack, then jump, come outside. Now the ones where they lament. The lamentation, the two. If you plan your life, you no get story to tell. There will be nothing to teach anyway. Nothing, no story. Let's your advice is say, oh, but all man for himself. Because even if somebody jump out of a bad situation and tell you, see you, that place is bad. I put my hand on my chest. Next
Another woman go enter.
Doctor. Oh,
Yes.
she get here. They say, I will
Agree.
heal you. I'm sure
I
that
will heal you.
that your ex-wife don't have coin. I'm the one that will come and be his peace.
You get
If
book
I
where they
talk
read
about
from. You
Safira
get book where
and
they read from. Because this is
and
where you
Ahmed,
talk. Now what did they talk? I
there
will
are
heal
three
you.
for cry. Ahmedo, Aminu, Safira, Safirat. If I answer those three small children where they Abuja, they are three for cry. I say make I leave them. Because women, we are not ready, I beg. They have been detached since. The sad reality is that a lot of women do not have the confidence that their parents will support them. That's the truth. Because a lot of mothers put public perception above their child's safety. This is where Aisha, God will bless you. This is where a father comes in. Blessing. This is where a father comes in, because no matter how much your mother put public perception, a girl is looking at her father. Make the papa support her. The mama don't be silly. What be the mama public perception? If a man does anyhow, papa carry him bride price, give him back. The mother fake off.
It's because women are shame groomed. Like African women are groomed with shame. So the
Men,
mother too is still inside. She's still inside that.
Your daughter, they look your face. Your daughter, they look your face. Her mother go talk from now till tomorrow. Your daughter, they look your face, because nobody's like, I need you to understand that Jesus say, mothers, and then their space on the table shows the level of their concern for public perception. A first daughter don't go be boss, where be say she dey put her mouth inside other people daughter marriages, so she's ashamed that kind of thing will befall her. Last born wants everybody to know everything they well with her, so you coming to tell her that yeah, your husband is no good, it be like say you want disgrace her. Middle child is the same. She has, bragged to everybody that all her children, she's going for Mugo here in Japan, here in Tokyo. Yeah, wait till they talk. Do you know some people? I had a friend that she was saying some people, they never still tell their friends, say their daughter don't leave their husband. It's years. They will ask them, they say, hey, yes, my daughter, no, she just traveled. She went there. She's just there. And she and her husband and still there. Now, lie. These people I'm telling you that they will not tell them, especially in cases where the daughter and the husband, they are not like social people that will go around and nobody don't notice. And all her people are maybe separate. They never tell their group nothing. They will leave it like that because of shame. Because of shame. You say she continues, say Jonah's son go worse pass in papa. That's exactly what Blessing will say. Say, just forgot to mention in my last message, I'm talking about parents who will tell their daughter to stay in a horrible situation. God, exactly now, that's what we're saying. You say, have you heard a woman is miserable in marriage? The mama they talk, stay there, cover my thank you. Blessing, they see. They see. No carry that girl, go give her papa, make she get self-esteem. See on our daughters don't come meet on her best in motherhood. Daughters, they come meet on her, they say, hide my shame. Do you know that in some cases, because they're not with the father, they will say, stay there so that your father's people will not laugh at me. They will not say, I did not raise you well. Stay there so that your father's people will not laugh at. Who be the father's people? Hey, Jesus God. Father's people. Your daughter's happiness is saying her father's people will not laugh at me. Okay. Some of you are growing up like that. Now you people are doing it. I'm begging you now, because when you do it, you'll not be like, oh my God, I'm becoming my mother. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Allow that girl to go and learn audacity from her father. Because me, I'm not talking about a different person. I use my own self do example. Audacity. Especially being raised by someone that is the first son. Who they tell her anything? My father. You know they hear anything. You know they hear nobody. No, you cross not. It can be good or it can be bad, though. But that one to all his own, right? But in that audacity that nobody they talk anything, it gives me that kind of feeling that which family people, you know, they reason those things. Who be the family? You 1 year in gates for waiting. First son. He's not the last child. He's not waiting. He doesn't have elder sisters that will come and shout in his house. If you cough 2 times, when Papa don't cut you off forever, you go. It be like say you know existing. Go they counting brother. You know what I do. And that kind of person won't carry play. You know get. And then when you see that kind of thing, you growing up, you go and say, hey, anything that they do, I have to also be sharp in my decision. I have to make sure that because of the blind trust where this man go get from before I go make decision, I need to dey sure say I dey sure about him. Because the moment you tell him it's done, then they go they tell and say, I do have issue. And then tomorrow you'll be like, hey, daddy, sorry, we do settle. He go don't cancel the person for your mind. Now they come back. So by the time you carry your 2 short legs to go, and you know that's the funny thing about some people know that. See, it gets situation where if he bad, I probably cannot. If I still want to be there, I won't tell my parents. But if the moment I tell my parents, ask some ladies, when did you know that you are done? He said the moment I had the courage to tell my parents, because the way my parents are, the way my father is, if I tell him, is it. The moment I'm able to tell him verbally that this is what I've been going through, there is no way he will let me go back. That is the main thing. Because some people have that blind faith. Sometimes even with the parents, you know, doing all this training and everything, you know, say you get some daughters where on be best in love. Your papa go love
This
you.
Waka basement network. Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. You say, Papa people will get their own problem. I'm telling you. Any problem that go and reach father's people. Hey.
My network.
Somebody said the woman is depressed and the mother's main concern is other women, and your father's people will laugh at me. To them, you don't need happiness. You need. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Which so that your father's people will say, I did not. So that your father's people will say, at the talk of person where your daughter is in front of you breaking down. You say, your father's people. So that your father's people. So some fathers are guilty of this too. The ones that say that is why I say, what position is this one? I've done some weddings where the parents are like, the father is like the last child. If you see what his elder sisters do to the wife at the wedding. Jesus. The elder sisters of a man whose daughter is old enough to get married, they still bring that bullying agenda to the wedding. I'm a wedding planner. I did it for like close to 10 years. I am telling you, they do it. They do it. There are some fathers that they can't talk to their sisters. There's one wedding I did. The sister insisted that she will sit beside her brother. You know how husband and wife will sit together to when they are doing this traditional marriage where they will bring wine, right? To come and present to the father. The sister sat beside her brother. The wife sat at the back of her husband. My dear, it's not all men, no, but at least the ones that have audacity and know that they can train their daughters well. Good. But you see the ones that are still maybe like last born, middle child, or people that are like one mommy, that are still, I don't know, seeking validation or whatever. Maybe it's tougher for them to side with their daughters in tough situations. Or some of honor. Your daughter will tell you something. You say, let me call my in-law and hear from. When that girl goes back and the guy is like, you see, you went to tell your father. Father called me and was begging me to forgive you. That anything, that's how you are stubborn. Your father was calling me and begging, Jesus, hey God, I beg you. Another day to thank God for the kind of father I have, because what's this nonsense story people are saying? What's this nonsense? What's this nonsense? Your father called me to beg me that don't worry, you, my in-law. We know my daughter can be very stubborn. Jesus Christ. Oh, ha! They don't beat your pikin, say, you know, my daughter can be very stubborn. Sir? Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. See what we are discussing here. So that tomorrow now, when we gather and do live stream and some people are shouting, Annie should not go back, she should not do this, she should not do that. You're not taking into account the self-esteem of the person involved. You're not taking into account before you sit down and imagine an ideal situation where a woman can stand up for herself. You know that is tied to how she was raised. That is why this live stream, I say, I beg, even though it hurts, if you know that you married an Obanje spouse that happens to still be a good father, perhaps you should let the daughter. But see, if I release my daughter to my husband, he will be bad-mouthing me. You don't even have a problem with the bad-mouthing part, because as a woman, all your daughter needs to do is to grow up and become a mother. All that bad-mouthing go wipe. By the time she don't get belle, see Oba. Now that time she go understand her mama. You don't even need to defend yourself. Nature will defend you. Nature will defend you. Don't be bothered about that one. That one should not be the reason why you don't put her in that kind of space, right? You still want a situation whereby she's balanced in growth. If you get babe to, that is why you save some men. You are rushing to be having different girlfriends, different brothers in the house. If you have a daughter, your daughter cannot come and do sleepover when you have one cousin, one brother from the village, because we don't want a situation whereby she gets molested in her father's house. That will add another layer of trauma. That will add another layer of trauma. Be careful. The moment you have daughters, be careful of the people you allow to come and do sleepover in your house. Be careful. Now, so life be. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section also. We'll be here for like 3 hours, 30 minutes. I seriously enjoy discussing with you people. I hope that the discussions did not offend some people, because make it not to offend on her. It's just that the truth is the truth. And for most cases, I feel like we should, it's not me blaming women for everything, but we are the ones that are the bringers of life. If you are the one that brings life, I believe that you have more stake in how this is done than the average person, right? There's a lot of stake in how you bring the life and all that. So please, as much as you can, make better choices. And even when your choice that was supposed to be a good choice turns out to be bad, don't feel bad. Just know yourself, know when to retreat. Know when to retreat. Don't be a selfish person. Don't think only of yourself and your happiness and the fact that you want 100 children. Think of the children and their well-balanced life. Some of you need to hear that one child is enough. Some of you need to hear that two you have is enough. Because the money you use and raise 2 children is not here. Irrespective of whether or not you're still in the house, because God forbid, minus divorce is not the worst thing. What if something happens and the spouse passes away? There's a lady on Instagram, the spouse, she lost her husband. They were in a fantastic relationship. When she was pregnant with her 4th child, all of a sudden she was just thrown into turmoil. If you as the man, you did not pour pure love to the wife, you did not carry her along, some of honor, where they form traditional wife and traditional husband. Oh, hope your wife knows where all the bones are buried. Hope she knows where all the things are. I didn't use bodies, so because of course na YouTube na moko no do bodies. Hope she knows how your business is being run. Hope she knows how, like, you dey house, you say you dey happy home, everything now only your husband brother know. And you have 7 children, Amaka. I'm not saying that the marriage deserve divorce because you don't know anything about business. I'm only saying you have to sit up and know things. Oh, Asi, I'm feeling sad because I have only 4 girls. My husband is doing the. You as a man, even if you have 4 girls, carry your daughter to your business. Train your daughters to take over your business. Well, I can only talk. Oh. But the beauty about sending messages like this is that when you mess up, may God just remind you that someday, sometime, you had somebody that said this. That's all I can say. Blessing, closing remarks. So we don't do 3 hours, 30 minutes. Oh, she's gone again. Closing remarks. Which people are joining for the first time? Let me welcome all my first timers. If you're joining this channel for the first time, come forward, drop hello, drop gang. Let me welcome you specially. If you're joining for the first time, let me welcome you. They drive. Oh my God. There's always bad network when you're driving. So I'm rounding up the stream. That's why. So sorry. But it's fine. Thank you so much, Blessing, for joining us today. Blessing, oh, everybody. Oh, I believe that we had a consensus. Apart from, is it Adorable or Anonymous? One of them that says they want Annie and Tuface to come back together. I feel the rest of us were just begging her. For me personally, even though you want to come back together, not now, I beg. I just feel like the both of you still need healing. Tuface, you can't be jumping from relationship to relationship. You need healing. You need to heal on your own, right? I just want you to get back to being very healthy, get back to the studio. You need to miss Annie well so that you go write better song. And then down the line, by the second album, if she can't forgive you, it will not make sense. But don't just come back and Annie welcome you with open hand. No, you need to prove yourself, go to the studio, write real painful love song, link up with Omale, more na sing song of better heartbreak or all those kind of things, so that like it will trend one way or the other. Money has to be made. Me, I think about strategies and business even in the worst situations. But I really want to thank you all for sticking around with me. Thank you so much. It is just about 4:30 here in Calgary, and I'm sure it's late in Nigeria. Let me see the time in Nigeria. Tomorrow is a new week, start of a new week. This is the start of a new week for a lot of people already. In Nigeria, it is about 11:30. So thank you so much. I remember your girl Asi Darling. Please put your good nights, your buys, every fun thing in the comments. And thank you for those of you that left your comments. I try my best to come back for both. Oh, I've missed you. Oh, you people don't understand. Like I don't even want to stop the live stream because of how much I've missed you guys. I've really, really, really missed you guys. I would come back for both this channel and my main channel, this particular channel and my vlog channel. Another thing I wanted to tell you guys, like, I really want to get to 100K because I want to buy a new phone. I told myself that I wasn't going to buy a new phone until I get to 100K with this phone. And I know. I am the reason I have not gotten to 100K. I am not consistent this year. But I've explained to you people that I am doing my job. I'm just trying to find my feet. And with this country, you don't want to overwhelm yourself so that you don't break down. But please, if you can, if you have not already, make sure to subscribe to our channel. I am just about 2,000 subscribers away, 2,000 subscribers away from 100K. And if I can hit that as soon as possible, that would be good, because I'm looking to probably buy the new iPhone. I think it will be 18. I'm currently using my iPhone 13 Pro Max. Everybody knows that's what I use to film, vlog. As a matter of fact, I grew this channel to 50,000 subscribers using my iPhone 10X Max front-facing camera. All the videos you've watched from me, I use my front-facing camera from my iPhone 13 Pro Max. Just put my mic and that is it. So I personally believe I'm a phone vlogger. I'm better off using phone. This phone is 1 terabyte and is full already. I would most likely buy the 1 or 2 terabytes for the 18 Pro Max. But I would love to buy it when I hit 100K. Like, I know that I deserve it at this point because I have really, really tried for myself in many situations, if I do say so myself. But I wanted it to be a situation whereby I'm buying it afterwards. So enough of my rambling, Sha. If you can, please make sure to subscribe. I'll try as much as possible to, keep up my videos. Thank you so much, Aisha. Yeah, so those days of car videos back to back, I'm telling you, I miss it. When I go back to Nigeria, I'm sure I'm going to be doing that. I'm sure I'm going to go back to my car videos because Nigeria is just a vibe. Like there's always something happening. I feel like I miss my vlog days. Right now, because of many things, when I started doing AI and privacy and this and that, I started reeling back. That's why I archived most of my pictures on Instagram, because this whole AI thing is just crazy at this point, and I'm trying to reduce my social presence. That's why I'm doing more of sit down videos and the rest. But as time goes on, we'll get better with navigating it and making sure that I'm balanced in all areas. Hope you guys are wonderful. Hope you're doing fine. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. You just finished watching World Cup. Oh my God. Yes, I just saw I saw somebody talking about World Cup. I just saw the Kini. What's that thing? I saw the highlights. They say Spain won by 1-0. So yeah. Congrats to them. My son will be happy because he's a Ronaldo fan. So since Messi did not win, bam. He said, yes, you missed the old intro, my dear. We'll have to update now. We'll have to upgrade and everything. But yes, all my intros and my funny memes intros and the rest of it, man, I miss it. I just feel like with this phone now being full, I have so much videos and the rest of it. I need to get a new phone. Honestly, I need to get a new phone. But I keep saying that I don't deserve a new phone because I've not been consistent. I've not, done the last part. If I can use the old phone to grow the channel to 50K, why can't I consistently? In fact, as a matter of fact, if I was consistent last year, I should have hit 100K last year. Some people have been shouting on me. I'm not consistent. Please forgive me. I will try to be consistent so that I could get to 100K by the grace of God, so that I can now say I deserve it. Like I feel like it's just a milestone I put by myself to kind of punish me. If not, I was supposed to get the 17 Pro Max because I've been using 13 Pro Max for the longest. But nothing spoiled now. The phone still there. So if I don't get it this year, I have to wait till 19 Pro Max, I guess. Oh my God! But please, you guys, just help your girl so that I can get it. And I know that I will continue now. Start consistently dropping content. I have a lot of storage on the phone. I'll be able to shoot videos. I want to go back to vlogging, but sometimes I feel like my life is boring. I shot a video about my life in camp and I didn't upload it because I'm like, it's just so methodical. It's just same every time. But my God, just help me, Sha. May God just help me. I'm looking forward to every good thing. I'm still trying to navigate because here now I'm doing like 2 jobs. I have the work at Stampede, the event job, and I'm still doing my traveling, going back to work at the oil site. So that's like plus. Sometimes when I'm free, I want to spend time with Micah, so I'm not missing out on motherhood. You get that kind of thing. Let it not be like I'm chasing money and I'm not raising my child. So there's always conflicting things. In fact, things full head. So people should not be angry. I'm just doing this video to explain to you people, I beg. And that short, you do not say, oh yeah, I say you've done well. Oh, thank you so much. I will not leave again, Joy. Amen. I'll get 100K. Say you've done well. You're doing very well. It's not easy juggling all your juggles since starting Canada journey. Thank you so much. I can put it in shorts. You see, shorts is so difficult for me to edit. I feel like you don't understand how hard. I can edit a 40-something minutes video before I will do one shot. For some reason, that's why I'm not good with shorts. If not, I would have been doing it since my journey before I even moved to Canada, when the shorts and reels were in vogue. I just don't know how to do shorts. For the life of me, I at some point I was like, when I settle in, I'll probably like to have a studio where they edit my video, put it in shorts, do short form, do long form, do podcast setting, everything. But since I've not seen that kind of person yet, so I don't know. But I funny enough, I have to go to Ghana because I like the way some Ghanaian like YouTubers, their shorts and their video is so crisp. I don't know, like I'm not saying Nigerian YouTubers don't have like crisp video, but have you seen Kojo Sheldon? Kojo Sheldon's videos are like you're watching 12K. It is so sharp. I have to go to that place and pay homage because for some reason I feel like they're getting it massively. And if at all they have like studios where they can do other short form, I don't mind. The moment Micah is settled, I move to Ghana and be doing my content. You get, or get somebody that can do it remotely or something. But I feel like I will go there and probably get an advice or something if they are willing to, Sha. If they are willing to. But if I find a solution to my editing, I would shoot more. If I find a solution to editing that I don't have to worry about how a video is edited. Most of the random conversations I have can be turned into videos. Like most times when I just with my friends, they're like, this thing is a podcast. This thing is that kind of thing. But because I have to think of getting in the mood, sitting down, raising camera, cleaning lens, on lights, sometimes you just leave it. That's why I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'll try to be better. Hopefully we hear that this whole thing is a lie, but I don't know why his brothers, nobody has come out to say it's a lie. And his camp, nobody has come out to say it's a lie. I'm just waiting. But if at all anything I hear, I'm going to go and do like normal videos. Thank you all so much. I read your girl Asi, darling. Bye for now. Good night. Have a productive, fantastic week ahead. Okay? It's still early here, but I'm sure it's good night for you guys. So I'm gonna put good night and be the last person to put it. Share. If you're just joining, the stream was like about 3 hours 45 minutes long, so you can always go back and watch it. Okay, bye guys. Bye.